everyone, and welcome to Once Upon a Tavern, the only Dungeons & Dragons stream hosted entirely by a cat! Yay!
I wish.
Goodbye.
I wish.
All hail DM Cat.
Hey, thanks for joining. What's up? Hey, I got a new monitor set up over here, y'all. So now I can look at you here instead of over here. Isn't that crazy? So like it's you can still see me when I see you. But hey, thanks for joining. We've got, oh god, there's hair. We've got a great game for you tonight, but first, before we get started, we have just a couple of quick announcements before we begin. First of all, if you're watching this and you're like, I'd like to keep watching this, but I don't have the time. No big deal. You can follow us on subscribe to our channel on YouTube at bit.ly/OnceUponATavern, or follow us wherever you listen to your podcasts, Once Upon a Tavern. New episodes are up on YouTube every Tuesday, and new episodes are up in podcast form the following Sunday. So tonight's episode will be up on YouTube on Tuesday and podcasts next Sunday. Secondly, you could support us by using Twitch Prime subscription, Amazon Prime, Twitch subscription. I don't care. Use one of them. Click that button right up there. Or if you don't want to give your money to Jeff Bezos, you could head on over to patreon.com/OnceUponATavern, where right now we have a campaign where if we reach 10 subscribers at the $5 tier or higher, it'll never happen, but, well, you know, I'm just going to keep saying it until it happens. If we reach 10 subscribers at the $5 tier or higher, Mike will blue himself. The next time we are in person, Mike will coat himself completely blue.
Blue beard, blue hair,
Blackbeard's blue
blue
beard.
eyebrows.
His hair's gonna be blue. I figured his hair would be white, cause isn't
No,
all
my
this
hair's not. My hair's probably not gonna change color. Let's be honest. I don't want to over promise here.
That's fair. So
All over promise.
You can always get a wig, man.
Yeah, that's a good idea. We'll use the funds.
April's. Yeah,
Let me know when the
we've got
treasurer.
the money.
Whoever's the treasurer, can you buy me a wig?
Sure. No. So anyway.
Write that down.
Okay.
Says here only Merkins. You know, it's the bylaws.
Well, can I need one of those too, I guess, for this kind of cosplay. It's very important.
You gotta cover up that blue dong somehow.
That's right.
All right.
Bright white Merkin.
So do that. Go support us. Help us out. It's great. And of course, don't forget to follow the channel if you're just tuning in for the first time. It's nice to know that we're liked. I just blew right through those. No time to spare. No time to waste.
No time. We want to play fucking Dungeons and Dragons, bitches.
You do?
Let's play.
Oh. Well. Oh, and Colin's gonna be late, and of course Mark will be late as usual. He is on fire. So, without any further ado, that was really funny. Let's dive into tonight's episode of Once Upon a Tavern.
Now featuring Jeff Goldblum.
And welcome back. We lost even more people while we were gone, so that's what happens. I guess we'll start anyway.
Hey, you know what? They're not here. They're missing out. I'm in it today. I'm in a good place. Let's
Good.
kick some ass.
I'm glad. So, where we last left the party, you all arrived on the island of Dar Arael with Ophelia Songsword, a woman from Empire's Crossing who has agreed to help you take care of her cousin, Kingsford. In order to do that, she needs something called the God Chord, an ancient, mysterious bardic chord created by a group of bards somewhere deep within Dar Arael hundreds of years ago. It has the power to take control of anyone with much ease, and she believes this is the only way to beat Kingsford, as he is currently in the possession of a luck blade, a sword capable of granting granting wishes. Upon arriving on the island, you all traveled, separating from your tour group, traveled to the deeper part of the island where the actual ruins of the ancient site are. But when you arrived, you were all taken control of by a god known as Rasta, the evil god of dark desire, who showed you all a separate path if you chose to turn away from delving deeper into the ruins of Dar Arael, a path he would put all of you on in order to see your deepest desires come to fruition. I lost my train of thought. You all, after viewing all of your all of these offers, you all managed to turn away from them, realizing that you don't want to accept them because people out there need your help. And so you all turned your way and made your way down into the dungeon of Dar Arael, turning away from Rasta and his offer, with the promise that the gods would be upset. You made your way down deeper into the dungeon and discovered a bowl with the ancient and eroding engraving that said, for only the true blood. Demetrius cut his hand down his palm in the deepest way fashion, so it was no longer usable throughout the rest of this dungeon, and dropped his blood into the bowl, lighting up a bunch of crystals throughout the dungeon and illuminating your way. You delved deeper in and found yourself in a great entrance hall with a deathlock and a sword run through him. He seemed to believe that you were there to take his place, sent by Zariel, the archdevil that he worships. But you weren't, and you weren't able to convince him otherwise. So he summoned his legion, and you fought. In the process of the fight, you lit 4 braziers. Secrets that opened up a tomb beneath a statue. And after you killed the Deathlocks, you unleashed the very thing that they had summoned those many years ago, a great and powerful devil. And that is where we are picking up, as I change the music. And you all watch as a massive hand rises from the hole in the ground in front of you. Joe, you're standing right next to it as this hand grips the ground, grips another one. As it pulls itself up, you see 2 vestigial hands on the back of its shoulders rise up with it. As it comes out, you see a creature with 2 long horns, 2 massive tusks growing from the bottom jaw, and 3 scorpion stingers kind of writhing about as it rises up. Its massive scythe being carried by one of the stingers, handing it up as it rises out of the ground. An infernal begins to say... Who speaks infernal again? Aldous, you hear it say, "You fools thought you could lock me up for decades." As he looks at each and every one of you. "I will show you the wrath of a devil."
That was not us.
Oh, this old thing again. The whole thing with the devil's
Just
wrath and his shit.
Hold on. That was not us. We did not lock you up.
He
We
looks
just
at
let you out. We just set you free.
Roll a persuasion check with advantage.
Got it, dog.
That's true. We did we were here when it just opened up, so.
You all watch as, Aldous is suddenly shouting back in this same language. Albeit very kind of brokenly at this point, as he had just learned it. But he manages to shout out the words.
No bueno today. That's 16.
A 16? That's not bad. As he
Yeah,
looks
no bueno for a charisma boy, let's put it that way.
He looks around at the bodies of the Deathlocks on the ground.
Are these the guys that kept you there? And I'm gonna I'm gonna basically double speak. So I'm gonna say that, and then I'm gonna turn and say that in common so that they hear what I'm asking.
Yes.
Yeah, we came here. They just wanted to fight, so we fought them.
Treacherous cowards.
Yeah, crazy. Who are you? What is your name? I am Aldous. I am a ambassador from the water. I need to have a fucking long ass string intro.
Kovaxian.
Oh, you're Corvaxian. Okay. Let me just write that down so that I know, who to call. Corvaxian is the devil.
It looks at all of you, and an infernal shouts out, "What are you staring at?"
He's asking, don't look at him. Don't look at him. He's nervous.
I will take a step back and look down.
Just no, be quiet. We might be able to get out of this alive. They don't speak Infernal, so I'm kind of translating. I'm just saying what you are saying to them, so they know. What do you want to do now? Oh, can I make a history check on Corvaxian? Do I know anything about this guy?
Sure, if you'd like.
Yeah, I don't know if he's a big bad devil that maybe we shouldn't unleash upon the world.
I mean, he's a devil, so.
Real quick, did you tell us his name and all?
Yeah.
I'm assuming you're okay.
Yeah, I'm translating everything.
Okay, then I will also do a history check on that. Or
I got a 20 actually.
Okay.
So,
I'll wait for Grimald.
15 plus 5.
I mean, yeah, that's 18.
Okay.
So.
Nice.
The name doesn't ring a bell, but you do recognize him based on what you've learned of devils through your infernal book, Aldous. You notice that it is a Koralk devil, or also known as a harvester devil. Some of the less intelligent devils, they are large and as thus likely used as mounts by other devils in hell, despite the fact that they don't enjoy it. They in fact despise taking orders, but it's kind of part of the deal when you're a devil. If a greater devil tells you it's going to mount you, you kind of have to accept it or be tortured for an eternity.
Got it.
They're basically, despite their size, they're the runts of fiends when it comes to devils. This one looks a little bit emaciated. He looks a little tired, a little old, and he's just looking at all of you and just.
Okay.
So you set me free then?
I mean, technically yes.
Very well. Then we shall make a deal. My freedom for something you want.
He said to give us something we want for his freedom. What do we want?
We do want that orb.
I want a sword.
You
Nice.
have
Nice
you
big,
have a really
nice big.
good sword, though.
Yeah, I want a better one.
I'm gonna ask. I maybe ask about the information about the orb. Is that cool?
The orb or the cord?
That's fine. That's fine.
What if
Orb.
what if the deal is that he helps us to acquire these items?
That is interesting. Okay, I will ask him. And wait, I'll say help, and that way, if he gives us information, that's help. Or if he actually like comes with us and does it, that's also help. Kind of give him the choice. All right, I'm gonna turn back and be like, well, we came here looking for like an orb, and we would love your help finding this orb. And there's another thing, like a piece of paper. Those two things we're looking for. Can you help me?
I have been locked in that tomb for decades. And
Got
before
it.
that, I was not of this plane.
Got it. So you don't know. He says he doesn't know, guys.
What's his AC and HP look like compared to mine?
What is your AC and HP again?
HP is 85.
Higher.
Figured as much, but he was emaciated, so I wasn't sure. And AC is 17.
It is lower.
Okay. I don't know, guys.
It's a big guy, easy to hit.
I mean, if we cannot get any other use for him, then we should probably not let another devil running around.
It does seem like a bad idea to release something we have no idea why it was locked away.
Don't you need allies to fight some like big war or some shit? Just saying.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. That is so true. Oh my gosh. How about these? Okay. Hey, I got a thing. Corvaxian. Or what is your name? Oh yeah, Corvaxian.
Yes.
What?
Can you turn that down, please?
Yeah, I can. Just hold on. Hold, please.
Just a moment. Bear with me. I appreciate your patience.
There you go. Thank you for your patience. Yeah, okay. How about what is your kind's opinion on the darkened depths, like the mind flayers, all that? You know of them?
Aware. The Illithid are no friends of hell.
Yes. So they are like kind of coming for everybody. They've already taken over the water plane, and they're trying to fight us. We're like trying to stop them. So maybe you go back to where you're from and kind of spread the word and warn the people that need to know, right, guys? Like maybe he can go back to where he's from.
Don't you want them to come and help fight the war?
And then maybe you can tell them that we're gonna need some help up here on the material plane soon to fight these guys. We're gonna stage a war,
In exchange for my freedom, my life, you wish for Hell's aid in a fight against the Illithid.
That sounded so dope.
When you put it like that, yes.
Yes, absolutely. If that is on the table, yes.
What is your name?
My name is Aldous Halarath of the water plane, and yes, we are the Los Caballeros. If you have to reference us.
Aldous Halarath of Los Caballeros and the elemental plane of water. And he holds his hand up and a scroll appears in a burst of fire.
Oh, I don't like these.
Making a deal with the devil.
Oh no.
I'll sign it if you want. I've done it before.
Well, that's Mike talking, so feel free to continue. Sorry.
My status, admittedly, is not high in hell. And I do not know how far it has fallen or raised in my absence. But I promise you, I shall seek aid in your name if you just sign here. And it lays
We call up our lawyer for the Los
Excuse me.
Caballeros.
And it lays the scroll down.
Deliria.
Yeah.
Get
What's, I
Deliria down here to look over the
was gonna say
contract.
Deliria Esquire. I would like no kidding. Can I read it? Is there anything in there that's shady? Like, can I do like a check
Roll an
to-
investigation check.
Thank you.
Nice. If it's an infernal, I can't help you.
It
Oh,
is.
sick! Yeah.
Hell yeah,
That's a really
boy.
good roll.
That's a dope roll.
That's a 20 dirty.
All right. Excuse me, my throat is all fucky. Okay. Excuse me. Looking over the contract, it seems like going through it, it's all pretty kosher, and he seems to be happy that he's being let go, being let free. He seems to recognize the threat, and you guys can all tell as he's like, every once in a while, he's watching Aldous look it over, but then he like shoots back up to look at all of you, making sure you're not doing anything. And looks back down. He's kind of tapping his foot.
So it's kind of like we're doing him a big favor by letting.
You are doing him a
He's gonna
big
go back
favor. You do notice one clause toward the bottom that in the event that there is no battle against the Illithid, in the event that their aid is unneeded, a battle shall take place nonetheless.
I mean, maybe making a deal with the armies of hell might be something that we should think twice about.
Well, we just gotta find the
ask him
army of the
Max again.
abyss, and
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm gonna mention. Yeah, right. I'm gonna bring it up. I'm gonna be like, so I'm all about this. I like it, but this part says a battle will commence no matter what. What sort of battle would you? What would commence? Who would be fighting whom?
If I promise the legions of hell a battle, and they are not given one, they will take it out on me. That clause is simply to ensure that they are allowed to wage battle on whoever they seek, should the Illithid not be here to fight.
Like turned everybody else. I'm like, so he says like if the Elfid don't show up, like they're gonna fight somebody.
I don't mean to be a stickler about this, but this seems like a terrible goddamn idea.
Yeah, what if instead of this clause, one battle, their champion versus ours?
I don't think
Then-
that's gonna work because they're like crazy. They're like blood hungry.
But if we promise like a very interesting combat that they can all watch, maybe we can serve popcorn and
How this is gonna turn back? Like so what?
Do you know what?
What if it's like single combat? It's like we change the clause to like, oh wait, hold on, wait. I turn back. It might not be this. It might not be this guy. Like, what if it's like a big ass motherfucking devil against like one
Well,
of us? That's not gonna
then
work.
we find someone else to fight. That's fine.
How are we gonna find?
That's a
Hey.
later problem.
Listen. Listen. Is this guy gonna walk away?
We can find those or a big sword.
What if we just let him go for nothing? What if we're just like, hey, bye?
Well, my question is, if we walk away from this and come back to it, is he gonna walk away? He's trapped here, right? He's in prison, right? Am I wrong about that?
No, I think we just let him go already.
He's gonna go to
We
hell.
already let him. We have no leverage.
No,
I mean,
yeah.
they fight against
So
the
we could,
person
like-
who killed Saros.
Yeah, we can just. You know what? Why don't we'll pit them against the demons? They love fighting the demons, right?
Oh my god.
Let's do it. I think it's good. I think if we have this help and if the Illithid show up, it's a good risk. Because we're gonna need a lot of help.
We could also pit them against the Red King's army.
Exactly. So if shit happens,
Oh, yeah.
we can kind of do some shit, right?
Oh.
Okay? Are we cool with that?
I'm cool with
I,
it.
allying myself with the armies of hell. Yeah, sure. Why not?
Can we
You wanted
change
a
the
sword?
You,
You
Dozer,
wanna-
you hear in your head, you are not allying yourself with anyone, Warforged. This is a deal between the Triton and I.
What if there's an addendum on that of we choose the battle? We can choose the target if the Illithid do not come.
Yes.
That is interesting. I turned back to him. I'm like, what if we have a say
As
in
we
the
just
target?
invented nuclear warfare.
What if we have a say in the target on that clause?
You just got a devil button on your desk.
You dictate the new target.
Yes, at least give input. At least have a say. Because I understand how that sounds, like being constantly in control. That kind of is a lot of leverage.
It waves its fingers along the bottom. And you see that in the event, it changes the verbiage a little bit, basically saying that in the event of no battle, a battle with the Illithid, a battle shall still commence. The signing parties shall negotiate on
Beautiful.
the target, though the target may be no friend of hell.
I dig that. I turn to you guys and tell you what it says. Sound good?
This may never pan out, depending on if he can convince anyone, but we do desperately need anyone to fight against the Illithid.
And that is what I'm saying. I know it's tough, Dozer. I get it. It's not good to ally ourselves with these people, but the Illithid are way worse, and they are coming.
Joe has flashbacks to her father almost signing a deal with the devil and starts just like laughing to herself.
Okay.
Is there a timeline on when this battle must take place?
No, I don't think. I think it's just like when the fuck ever. So like, I think we just go for it.
Can we get a second?
Do we want to double check on the timeline?
Yes, maybe we should specify a timeline.
maybe I this is just me. I have a devil contract guy that I'd like to bring in and take a look at it.
We don't know where Zook is.
Not that one.
We would be reading
that
it
one.
over right now.
Listen, not that one. Our turtle friend. How about somebody go talk to him? Show him. Just say, hey, this is what he's got for us. What do you think about it? Because maybe we can have a short conversation with him about it. Very short conversation.
I think maybe we just do it like we all decide like who's for it, who's against it, and then majority rules. I feel like that's
Yeah, we do
our
our voting, like we did before.
Yeah, we do voting without much knowledge, though. Again. Okay.
Yeah, we have the knowledge we have. We have exactly what we need here.
Sounds good. You don't know what you don't know. That's all I'm saying. But you know what? Let's vote. Let's vote. Let's put it up to a vote. That's fine. That's
Listen,
fine.
Listen, no, it's fine. It's
No,
fine.
it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm just a dumb old warforged. I don't know what being inside the organic body is like.
Otis Hallorath, do we have a deal?
All right, what do you guys think? Who is for it? Who's down for me to sign this thing?
Sure.
I'm in the vote. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Somebody's gonna be
42.
like, Varys raises his hand.
No, I don't think Ferris would agree. Actually.
Oh, Ophelia raised her hand.
Oh my god.
She's
Now
like,
we know it's a
she's
good
like,
idea.
she's like, I honestly think this sounds really fun.
Yeah,
I agree.
Aldous is gonna turn back, and I'm gonna sign that deal. Let's go.
You pick up the quill on the paper, and it pricks your finger as you do.
What? No, I'm not pricking my finger. No. I do my arm where you get a shot.
As you pick it up, it pricks.
Oh, got it. Okay, so it's already happening. without-
Once you
I
pick it
can't-
up, it pricks your finger, and the blood runs down the tip of the quill as ink, and you begin to just sign your name, Aldous Hallorath. And once you do, like fire traces the outline, burning it into the contract. Aldous Hallorath. He holds his hand out, and the scroll rolls up and catches it. We have a deal.
All right, see you if we need you.
And it, with its stingers, kind of pushes itself up and steps over all of you, walking to the stairs, to the entranceway to the dungeon, and pushes itself up and squeezes its way up the stairs, out of sight, leaving
This
you all
definitely
alone.
This definitely feels like this would be a future us problem.
We
I'm
have
fine
quite a
with
few
that.
of those.
Fine with that.
You know what it is, guys. Listen, if the elephant show up, oh no, he wasn't able to get the army of hell. But if the elephant don't show up, he definitely got the army of hell.
Yep.
I can
sorry,
neither
we can't
confirm
fight
nor
the
deny.
Red King because the Red King said a compliment to a demon recently. So.
Well, if he said a compliment to a demon, then he is no friend
Oh,
of
you're
hell.
right. It's a devil.
There is a difference, and you're
I
lucky
don't-
you didn't say anything when he was down here.
Do we have a
have a
copy?
lot.
Do we have a copy of this contract? Do we get a copy of this? Do we get?
You do not have a copy of the contract. No.
Was there no carbon copy on the back? Really?
There is no carbon copy. No.
Oh, unfortunate soul.
He said
We didn't
he said you know what? I'll photocopy it and send it to you. Don't worry.
I'll let my people know to get it to you.
Yeah.
Was that even notarized?
I'll FedEx it.
It's not a carbon copy; it's a sulfur copy.
Fun fact:
Oh,
all devils are their own
that's
notaries.
Oh, devils! Oh, really? They're all notarized.
They're all notarized.
Is it like? Is it a regional thing? Are they like? Because I mean,
It's
you
a-
have to be notarized in
No,
certain points.
it's a planar thing. They're just multiplanar
Oh, okay.
notaries.
You know- Now, Ben, I have to say that's awesome, but I'm also sad because I was just picturing like a small, like little guy popping up and just coming up and like notarizing.
That would be amazing. I just wanted to say that Mike's comment about them being sulfur copies was the best thing I've heard today.
That was so good.
All right. So, the devil leaves you all alone in this room. Blue gems and crystals glowing on the walls around you all. Ophelia is like, "Wow, okay, that was fun. Hey."
Yeah,
Great.
we like to just do weird ass shit all the time. Just fly by the seat of your pants.
I can tell.
Yep.
I'm sorry. Hey, ugly, I don't have any eyes? You don't have any eyes? That was the best you had?
What?
From just...
A vicious mockery.
Oh, I
The-
forgot about that.
It
Yeah.
was just a few minutes ago, so like...
Well, did it work? I can't remember if the spell worked.
No, it didn't.
Okay, I just want to be clear. The level of my insults does not determine whether how effective the spell is going to be or not. And sometimes it's just easy to go straight for the physical characteristics that they can't immediately change about themselves. I've called a lot of people fat.
That would get me. I would be crying.
Wait, yeah, what would you say to all of us? Let's go down the line.
Oh no, that's how friendships are ruined, and we got a really good friendship going on right now. So
We definitely do. Yes.
yeah. Anyway, we should get to work, right? And she pulls out a little notebook. She flips through it. You all look around. There are currently 5 doorways in this room. 6 if you count the one you had all just come from.
No.
There is 7 if you count the giant hole in the floor as well.
Oh, jeez.
What did you say, Ben? Sorry, I'm gonna write some of this down.
There are currently 7 entryways in this room if you count the giant hole in the ground which the devil had just come from. There's the one directly in front of you, across from the entrance that you had walked in. And then there are 2 doorways on each side of you, on the left and right side of the room.
Can I really quickly look down the hole?
Well, let me explain really quick. The 2 doorways on the left side, the one closest to you from the entranceway that you have come from is collapsed. The next one on the left side is open. On the right side, the one directly across from the farthest one, sorry, that was confusing. On the right side, the entrance closest to the one you had come from is open. The one farthest from you on the right side is collapsed. So you have a rectangle where you came from. Oh god, this is inverted for you guys, isn't it? Is this left for you? Does this look left?
You want to just pull up roll 20?
It is on roll 20 as well. You could just do that.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I was writing all these notes, guys.
And I appreciate that, but it is a little
So
confusing.
these 2 are blocked off, right?
Yes, you can see. The ones that are blocked off are blocked off.
Cool, got it. Great.
Now
we know.
Alert. All right. Let's do
Stone
this.
is throwing me off. So something about that stone with my eyes right now is like wigging out my brain.
Which one? Oh, just the,
No,
the
just the
cobblestone?
stone. Yeah, yeah.
It is a little weird to look at. So that is
So-
what we're dealing with. Plus, there the where that statue is in the center of the room, it is now an open hole.
Can I make a general perception check around the room, but specifically around the hole?
Sure, roll a perception check.
and I'll do the one just looking in the hole.
I want to go check out the
That's a
statue.
30.
Oh.
30. Fuck you. All right.
19 plus 11.
You notice writing on near each entryway, though you don't recognize the language. As you look around the room, writing. I'm sorry. Let me be clear. You notice writing on the 4 doorways on your left and right side. There is no writing in the doorway across the Great Hall from you. You don't recognize any of the words except for on the right side nearest you, that open path. You see that whatever was written on it before has been crossed off and has been written in common, labs.
Labs?
Yes.
I think we have to go that way.
Like
no,
Labradors? Like
I'm thinking like laboratories, but
Looking around the room, you even pick up some smells, being how high your perception check was. The tomb that the devil had come from smells like stale air. It's just, you can tell it's been forever since it's opened, and it has likely defecated down there quite a bit. What's interesting to you, looking at everything, is the 4 doorways, the 2 on your left, the 2 on your right, look like a part of this. But the entranceway across from you, at the other end of the hall, is different. It's been built more recently, and I don't mean like within the last couple years, but in a dungeon that is probably several hundred, maybe even 1,000 years old. This entryway has been built within the last just couple hundred, maybe less.
I point all of that out, and specifically mention the languages and the new doorway.
I want to go look at the statues that are flanking that doorway in front of us.
Go ahead.
Yeah, can I
Can
go
I
up
look
with
down the
Joe
hall?
too?
Which hall do you want to look down, Grimold?
The big hole in the middle that the devil came out of.
Oh, the hole. Yes, I thought you said
Hole.
hall. Yeah,
No.
roll perception check.
That was a 25.
25. Looking into that hole, you kind of poke your head down to look around. There is no light down here. Whatever's powering these gems doesn't seem to reach down here. You don't see any gems on the walls to be lit. It is very dark. You notice a couple of sarcophagi down here, as well as you get from the light that's coming from the room you're currently in, shining down into there. You get some glint of gold down there as well. It's about a 20-foot drop.
I could fall down there.
There's definitely some gold
I
in,
can run up. Ooh,
like, at least a
Go
sarcophagus.
for it, yeah.
ooh, I can jump down there and then run up the walls.
You'll need your drift globe thing.
Cool. Got it.
It's very dark.
So I start to head over to these statues and I hear gold in a hole and I'm like, ooh!
Okay.
And I turn
Ooh.
around and I start running.
Whole gold.
Whole gold!
Whole gold!
Alright.
And I jump down in it.
You jump down in it. I'm assuming you have slow fall or something?
Yup.
Okay.
I don't take any damage.
I mean,
I just
you would take...
superhero land.
For the record,
Unless there's spikes.
you do take 1d6 of damage, but I believe you subtract it, correct? So you would take 4 fall damage.
Let me look. It is slow fall. You can use your reaction when you fall to reduce any falling damage you take by 45.
There you go. So you can take 45 points worth of fall damage at this point. Great.
Well, the 1d6 rolled a 46, so...
Monks, ladies and gents. So, Joe, you
They're so fun.
hop into the hall. Or into the hole. Go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
The
once
whole
you're down
goal.
there.
Yeah, and I want to once I get down there, I want to activate my drift globe.
Don't take
Lighting
half
up
of
the
it.
room, taking away any disadvantage you may have.
Take the whole goal. Use it.
Oh, and we're gonna let me use your tower?
Yeah, dog.
Oh, that was a bad roll. 8.
An 8. Okay. Looking around the room, you notice a few interesting things. Specifically, you notice 10 gems
Ooh.
just kind of laying around the room. And that's really all you pick out. That's really all that strikes your fancy at this point.
Yeah, I want to take anything that looks shiny. I want to take it.
So, you're basically gonna find, and this is under the 1,000 gold piece gemstone section of the DM's guide. So if you wanted to look that up, but I could list them off right here. You find 1 black opal, 2 blue sapphires, 1 emerald.
Oh, sorry, hold on. 1 emerald, okay.
1 fire opal.
Ooh.
1 opal. 1 star ruby.
Ooh.
1 star sapphire. And 2 yellow sapphires.
I'm gonna make a necklace.
That's that girl from Teen Titans, right?
Yellow sapphire.
Star sapphire. She's from Green Lantern.
Oh, that's what I meant.
Oh, yeah, unless you're talking about Starfire.
That's right.
there is a Star Sapphire and there is a Starfire in.
That's
DC.
right. It's the card in the. Never mind. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
continue.
Anyway.
Sorry.
Okay, so there's not any and I don't see because I roll terrible in my perception. Nothing else shiny.
That's all you see down here. It's a couple of old stone coffins, but you ain't pushing that open, so.
No, I ain't strong.
It's not even about that. You just don't even think about it. You don't really notice any openings on them, so it's just like.
Quite honestly, this is also a prison for an evil being, so maybe opening up an extra sarcophagus is a bad idea.
And then I can run along vertical surfaces. So I'm just gonna run up the.
You run up the wall, pushing off of it and grabbing onto the circle. Parkour. Because it's not directly in line with the wall, so you have to run up the wall and jump from the wall and up onto and grab onto the thing and pull yourself up. But you do.
Oh, it's like that scene from The Dark Knight Rises.
I saw that movie once, so I don't remember.
Oh. Well.
It's when he's rising.
It's literally it's the name of the title. It rises from the dark.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
And he has to do that long jump, and he can't wear the harness to do it.
It's a Ninja Warrior obstacle. Yeah.
That's me.
Yeah.
So, Jo pulls herself back up from the hole with these new gems in her sack.
I got these things, and I put them in my.
That is good. That is great. Yeah.
They're shiny.
They look like it.
I wonder if we could use them for tattoos. I put them away.
And so you do.
Does anyone recognize the languages on the doors?
I
look.
Do any of us?
No one needs to roll. He's pointed them out. So if you want to know if you recognize them or not, ask me.
Well,
if you're looking.
Yeah, that's more of I think a language question. For us.
Grimald, you do not. Demetrius, are you looking at them?
Yes.
You recognize the languages as quarry. Basically a hieroglyphic type language as you look at them. If you would have investigated them, maybe you could figure it out because they're not too in depth, but a couple of them are a bit confusing. But regardless, Demetrius, you know them. And looking at them, you could tell that, and look at roll 20 for this specifically. Well, I guess I'll spell it out for our people who can't see it as well. On the left entrance closest to you, it's labeled temple. On the left entrance farthest from you, it's labeled education. On the right entrance closest to you, the one that was crossed off is housing. And on the right entrance farthest from you, which is collapsed, is council.
I relay that.
Can I
The
check
sorry,
out...
the first one was temple.
On the left closest to you, the one that's collapsed on the left side, it is temple. Yes.
Temple. Okay. Great.
I would like to check out the furthest door in the center.
The one all the way across the hall?
Yeah, the statues and like the surrounding door area.
You approach the area and see two creatures. The statues look older than the entrance that has been made. The statues have been here for a long time, but the entrance is not. The statues, looking at them, are creatures you don't really recognize. But Demetrius, you do. You see them from across the room. They're not subtle. They're quarry. They are creatures they have like these wings, they have like these bird-like heads. Quarry come in all sorts of shapes and sizes, but they always kind of have this dream-like, aberrated etherealness to them. And there's no species that looks like this, so you would just kind of assume that they're quarry, which would be correct. Approaching the hall, there are stairs leading further down, and you can't see much more beyond that. No light in this hall specifically, as it is not part of whatever originally built this place. Stairs that lead down that are hastily carved into the ground. And yeah, I suppose that's it. And walls that are uniformly and neatly cut away from whatever underground layer this used to be, but are not carved with the precision of the rest of this place. It looks like it was just pushed out of the way.
I'll probably call out anyone that has a good investigation. Perhaps we can check this area. This is newer. Maybe it was made by the same quarry, or maybe we can tell if there's a difference in the craftsmanship as far as what kind of culture may have built this.
No, that's fine. I don't think we need to go that way.
Why not?
Now I feel like we should.
Wait, why do you say that?
Well, I'm looking at Uncle's notes here, and you guys said there's an education area. And one of the things he writes down is you need to learn. And he underlines that this place is dangerous. So I think we should just go that way.
Can I insight Ophelia?
Certainly.
Certainly.
Dude, I like her.
That's a 7.
I think we should travel with her in that deal.
You got a what? I'm sorry.
A 7.
7. Ophelia is nervous. She is tapping a lot. She's keeps looking at all of you and looking back to the entrance. She must be hiding something.
Which one is the education? I'll just say that to Ophelia. Oh, which one was the education?
You said it was that one, right? And she points at the left furthest.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? I think that's a great idea. We can go there, but let's just gather all the information just in case we go down there, and then it's caved in like these entrances are.
Yeah. Does your uncle's notes say anything about that, Ophelia? I seem to know more than you're telling us.
I mean, he had made it this far. I told you all that. He has some notes in here. A little bit of a map that he's drawn, but yeah.
What does the map look like?
It looks like a hand.
I'm gonna keep it to me. I can navigate.
Okay.
No, Ophelia, I am a skilled cartographer. Maybe I should take a look at it.
That is why I don't want you to take a look at it. But thanks, Moke, right? I'm calling you that now?
I don't like that you refuse to show us the knowledge you have of this potentially deadly dungeon that we're in to get you something.
It is her personal.
Respectfully, I've shown too much of my hand already, and I don't know you guys all that well. You know, I like that we're friends, that we're hitting it off. But I would also like to keep things close to me if I can.
Understood. I mean, it's your family's journal. I understand the importance of that. But we also are, like I told you, we are looking for another item while we're down here. So we are going to need to like gather all the information. But sure, yeah, we'll totally go down that way after we get all of the information.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, totally. You guys can take whatever time you need to go look for the other item. I'll wait here then while you guys go do that.
I was just encouraged. Sure, yeah. I mean, I'm just encouraging people to keep looking around. That's all.
Sure, no, absolutely. She gets that. She's being her.
Being coy. I like it. I'm about it.
What was the bottom right one say again? I didn't catch that.
Housing.
Housing crossed out and then lab written in common.
I feel like the laboratory is probably where this orb is gonna be, right?
Yes, the one that has been altered is definitely what draws my attention most.
But it's a dream orb, right? What does the front one say? Nothing, right?
Says nothing.
And it's completely new. The statues are the same, but the entrance itself is different.
But aren't these statues quarry?
And we're looking for a quarry orb.
Yes, the statues are quarry.
So is all the language, though, right?
Yes, aside from the common over there.
Do the quarry statues, and I'll just say something. Are the quarry statues, you like, Moke, you know about a lot of things. Or do the quarry statues look like they were built at the same time as this entrance? You said it was newer.
No, if I'm correct me if I'm wrong, Ben. The statues are the same age as the rest of the room, right? It's just the entrance that's new.
Correct.
Interesting.
I think we should check all of them out, right? I mean,
Oh yeah, I'm very interested with this one in front of us because it has no writing on it.
that and labs, but obviously we should do education too. So which one should we do first?
Education.
Hey, you didn't write it. Fuck out of here. I had the idea.
I wrote it
I don't
down.
know. We could start with the Labradors, and then we could go to the councils, and then we could do the education, or then we could do the new entrance, and then we could do the education.
You want to do that one last, since we know that that's probably where the thing is?
The God Court. Yeah. Sure. I mean, I don't know. I was literally going counterclockwise. That's all.
Labs first sounds good to
That
me.
sounds good to me because, like, yeah, let's do it.
Boom.
I ain't gonna say my shit out.
Check for traps.
Oh yeah.
So as you all start moving to the labs, she's like, okay, I'm just gonna stay here then. Have fun.
Okay. I hope no more things crawl out of the hole.
They won't. It's fine down there.
Right. She like just kind of plops down, crosses her arms, and just kind of sits there as you're all walking away, heading to the labs. You all.
And exactly as I planned.
Who is in front?
You
I'll
said
go up front.
Yeah, I can look for traps, so I can be near the front if you want.
Yeah, I've got
Oh,
no
no,
issue.
but Moke has that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
I'll- My
be,
perception, yeah.
I can be a tank boy at some point.
no, yeah. I'll go towards the back or something. Whatever.
Right.
I am in the middle.
If I need to get into the front, I'll just run on the wall.
So who's in the front?
That's
Sorry.
so stupid.
Milk, you are?
So yeah, trap sensing is probably a good idea. Anybody Looking at that,
Don't
who's
do
kept
I'll
feel like-
just percept and
Yeah.
keep an eye out.
good? Okay, I'll come up the rear behind you.
Disable them, I think.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll be next to you.
Sorry, one sec.
Labradoodles, here we come. Time to adopt some puppies.
Oh
I will
my
be
God.
in the very back, as like a back tank.
All right, Varus is
Yes.
behind Demetrius.
As much as I don't trust Ophelia, I'm just saying this to you guys, by the way. Obviously, I'm not saying that in front of her.
Yeah, you guys are in the hallway now, walking away.
I don't know if we should leave her fully alone. This place is dangerous, and if she dies, we lose a potential client, and client's not the right word. Ally. And she's the one who has the notebook, and if she dies, we can't guarantee its safety.
I mean, if she dies, the notebook doesn't die with her, so.
Well,
Unless someone takes it. I mean,
Yes, or if she is burned alive by
Aldous,
I don't know,
Joe,
I'm
would
just-
you want to try to convince her to come with?
I'll talk to her. It's fine. Hold on.
She might be safer not by us. Just saying.
I was gonna walk back. Aldous is gonna walk back to Ophelia and be like,
that is
"Hey,
very
please."
true.
So like,
Aldous, as you step back out, what's your passive perception there?
I don't know, 100.
Oh, I have it right here.
It's 100.
Sorry, I shouldn't have asked.
Whatever it says there, it's 100. No, it's 11. No, it's 9.
It's 9. Okay. Yep. You walk back out, and see her sitting there. What do you say?
Hey, listen. So like, if you're here by yourself and something comes out of this hole and you die, we're gonna be really hard pressed to find that cord. Maybe you come with us instead.
Well, if you're so worried about finding the cord, maybe we should just go do what I want to do first.
I mean, listen. If you want to go try and find your cord by yourself, that's fine. I'm not trying to play hardball with you. I'm just trying to say if we align what we want to do together, it's going to be easier.
I'm not trying to play hardball. I'm just saying that we came here for the cord first, and then you guys can do whatever you want afterwards. I don't get why that's so hard.
She's freaking out.
All right, you have to promise not to leave after we get it.
Well, obviously, I need you guys to get back, so
I'm going to insight that.
go ahead.
5.
Oof.
Damn it.
Taking me.
Oh yeah, I have a -1 insight, guys. So
Yeah, she's looking at her, arms crossed, just looking at you. She's just reminds you of a pouty teenager at the end of the day, and just kind of. She's just angry. She's not getting her way.
you can be angry all you want. And that is fine. I guess I just was worried about you, and there was a way of me saying that without really putting it out there. But I'm worried about you. That's all. I just wish that you're okay, because in all honesty, I like you. You're a nice person. B, if we lose you, we have no leverage over Kingsford, right? We cannot use this core. We don't know how to use it and anything like that. So I need you. So I figure we stay together. It might be a little bit easier. But if you want to wait here, that's fine. Just, I don't know. Here, take, what do I have? I don't have anything good that's going to help her.
Roll a persuasion check for me.
Sure. Freaking will.
Pretty.
Nitty gritty. 29.
She's like, fine. Don't worry about it. Just, she stands up. Let's go.
And I offer my hand to help her up.
She grabs it and stands up and. Let's go.
Thank you, my dear. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna walk her over.
You see Aldous. You all see Aldous come back, towing very heavy footsteps, Ophelia behind him, just.
Ben, you're really good at being a pouty teenage girl.
Yeah, she's 28. She's just immature. So, yeah, you all kind of march. She's not 28. She'd be like 22 at this point. But
Don't know
I don't
about
know about you.
you all. She comes back. She's wordless, but Aldous is walking with her. She's following along.
And I will take up the rear.
Okay. And you take up the rear as you all continue to march through this hall. The blue gems lighting the way as you step through an eerily quiet dungeon hall. Eventually, after traveling about 30, 40 feet, you turn to the right. Mulk, you are at the front. Passively watching, or are you checking for
No,
traps?
I'm gonna actively check.
All right, so roll a perception check for me, please.
Yeah, it's a 27.
You approach the corner very carefully, peek your head around it, making sure there's nothing, no tripwires, no nothing. And luckily, thankfully, you don't really see much of anything.
And it's just a passage to the right?
Yep, it just turns right, a 90-degree turn. You followed along, and at the end of the hall, about 50...
It's dark in here, right? Sorry, you said?
No, it is
sorry,
being lit with the blue gems on the walls.
Sorry.
You continue to walk down this hall for about 50 feet until you see a door not too far from all of you. Large door made of wood and iron.
I'll check out the door then. It's another 19 plus 11. Sorry.
You look it over. No traps.
Who's next to me?
Who is
It's
it?
Grimmel, right?
Right
Okay.
behind you.
I'm gonna look at him. I get really close and I look. And I grab the handle and go, ah! Ah! Park, and I
Is that a deception check?
If he wants.
Yes, what happened up there? Oh, are you okay?
Oh, it's an
I
8.
cut off his arm.
Sorry, it's a 17.
A
17.
17.
17 against my insight,
Yeah.
which is a 15.
Yeah.
My
Oh
pet.
God, no!
I Alan Grant from Jurassic Park.
Grimold, you fully believe it. He is electrocuted from touching that door.
I tackle him.
Oh my goodness. Are you okay?
Remembering how electricity worked because
Did you at least get the door open?
Is there like a broom around, like a wood?
And I open the door.
You mother.
The moment you open the door, laughing, you all watch as the door opens up and a giant boulder falls in front of the doorway and begins rolling down the stairs.
are you serious? This is amazing.
As Mulk, you turn back to see it. And the first thought is like, man, I'm glad I wasn't in that.
See, I knew that would happen.
Another boulder falls down into the hall.
Wait, is this in? So like visually,
Wait, they're rolling towards us?
is it in
No,
front of the door?
You
that
are
he
in a
just-
door. You were looking at the doorway. You see a boulder fall down from the right side of the doorway, and then roll down the stairs to your left.
Okay. Okay.
The stairs,
Looking in front
the
of us.
stairs turn left. So like you step out, you turn left, you go down the stairs.
So it's just, is it a small room or how much space is in it?
As you look at it, as you open up the door, you see. Sorry, lost my tab. It is a 10-foot wide hallway. That much you know for sure. It's 10 feet from the doorway to the wall that you're standing in. The boulder, you can see when it falls, fills the entire hallway. And then rolls down.
Can I peek to see what it's coming?
Roll a perception check really quickly.
That's 21.
21. As you peek up, you could see 3 glyphs on the ceiling that all of a sudden, as you look back down at the end of the hall, you see 3 more glyphs on the walls, and as the boulder approaches, the glyphs open up, and the boulder goes into it, and then the glyphs in the ceiling open up, and the boulder falls down, and it begins rolling. Here's the other thing you notice really quick. As you see that, the 3rd time it's hit the ground, it is speeding up. It is a perpetual motion. It is only getting faster at this point. The longer you wait, the worse it's going to get.
Okay, so we just have to stop this boulder from going. That's all.
Where's the door? When we get inside, Mo, where is the door at the bottom?
With that, you look down. The door is at the bottom of the hall, probably about 150 feet down these stairs on the right side. You can't miss it. You see it pretty easily.
Okay, so it's... Okay.
I need to be very clear. The longer you sit here and wait, the faster.
Well, I know we're just
boulder
trying to get a
moves.
visualization.
I know.
Yeah. How long was the last time when the boulder dropped? The previous time, how long did it take until the next boulder dropped?
It was a round, 6 seconds.
Okay.
Okay.
It goes straight through.
I explain the situation. Anyone able to cast a spell to block or stop?
Oh, I can just run. I can run to the other door really quickly and be down there to help people.
Do it.
Okay.
Okay, I need everyone to roll for initiative then. If Joe is immediately going, I need everyone to roll for initiative. And Ophelia will roll with a 24.
Does she have Dispel Magic?
I do not believe she does, but I can double check. Dozer, what'd you get? Oh, he's gone.
Oh, he walked away.
What the heck? Okay, oh, there he is. Dozer, what'd you get?
Sorry.
Were
my
you
dog
here
was
when I
being
called for initiative?
My dog was being a dick. 1 second. That is
Time to put it
22.
down. Zane?
It's for D&D.
Oh,
Sorry,
you know
bud.
what? Zane's gonna just stay behind in the Great Hall for today. Since he just informed us that he's not gonna be here at all. Joe?
21.
Someone running Varus?
Yeah, I am.
He's
doing it
trying
right now.
to.
Sorry.
Oh, Jesus.
Miss.
Varus would just throw a fireball at the boulder.
I was gonna say Varus goes as a 23.
23.
Oh.
Moke?
18.
Grimald?
13.
Aldous?
Aldous got a, what did I roll for?
You got 1 less than me.
16 plus 2 is 18. I got an 18.
Oh.
And Demetrius?
12.
Okay. So, Ophelia is first to go, but as it's all happening, she goes, oh, wait. Varus is up next. Does he want to do anything?
Varus.
It is a 150-foot hallway. I don't have a battle map just because 150 feet is long. I have it right here. I'm just keeping track of it visually. You just tell me how many feet you're moving. Sorry, buddy. I can't be here right now.
So I have an interesting question about the spell Gust. You create a small blast of air capable of moving 1 object. I know it's only 5 pounds, but I was wondering if it would even kind of slow this thing down.
Not one bit.
You could do it within 30
Not one
feet.
bit.
Not 1 bit. So not even.
It is a cantrip, and this boulder, just judging by the sound it made when it hit the ground, this boulder is probably, I think it actually has a weight for it here. Get out of my dice. Sorry. He just discovered dice.
Time to put him down.
Yeah, this boulder's probably a couple thousand pounds.
All right, got it.
Is his flying speed the same as his
Yes.
regular speed?
Varys, yeah, it is. He's gonna wait and see what happens to Joe. I
Okay.
think he's gonna. Or I can cast aid. Yeah, actually, we're gonna cast aid. He's gonna choose. He's gonna cast it at. How many people can I cast? I'm gonna do second level,
Get out of there.
and he can choose. How many people can I choose?
3.
3 creatures. Okay, great. Thank you. He's gonna choose himself. He's gonna choose Demetrius, and he's gonna choose Joe.
What does aid do?
So you have 3. You get 5 extra hit points, and your hit point maximum goes up by 5. I cannot cast it for him, so let me write this down.
Okay.
Sorry, 1 second level spell slot gone.
Garrus, I'm sorry, buddy. I can't. My lap is not vacant right now.
5. No, your
Cardboard
hit
box.
point maximum goes up.
So I'm 65 now instead of 60.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So Joe himself and Demetrius.
Okay, sounds
And then
good.
he's going to. Oh no, I can't. Never mind.
All right. Dozer, you are up. Joe is on deck, and Mulk is in the hole. Dozer.
I'm just like, okay. I'm gonna
You have
wait.
you have that potion of haste.
Fuck me. Okay. I do have to do something. Let me
Well,
see
do the
here.
math. Do you
Have
think
to,
that'll
but I'm
help you?
reminding you.
No, it's good. No, it's good. It was a joke.
You were the one who picked it up, right? I mean, you can wait, but you were the one who picked it up, right? The potion.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I can assist with this boulder in whatever way I can. What the fuck am I gonna do?
I just thought you would run. That's all. But
Yeah, that's all I want to do is just run. Just there you go.
Will you make it even with haste, or
I would. I also have slippers of spider climbing as well. Like, get the fuck out of the way. Let me see here.
You can. It
well,
fills the room.
it fills. Yeah, it fills the whole room. The whole
Beans.
hall.
It's an Indiana Jones trap.
Wow. Okay. All right, get me out of here.
If you start
Do you want to
running,
you want to start running?
Yeah.
How fast?
Go.
How fast can you go?
right after
I can go 60 feet if I run.
Okay. Are you
Yeah.
popping that potion of haste or no?
Yeah, let's do that. Let me see what's the stats on that. Sorry, 1 second.
Take your time, man. I just knew you had it. I just remembered.
Ben.
Yeah.
Like Mike said, I can take my time.
Oh, well, you can't. So. Oh, it's Mike the DM now. Okay, I'm just gonna
I
go.
guess.
I'm just gonna go.
Whoa! I just heard Garrus. I heard Garrus say that you can take your time because Garrus is the fucking DM, and I speak cat, so I'm almost positive he said take.
Got it.
All of that for the bit.
Right.
For the bit. I did it all for the bit.
That's the.
No, I'm looking at it now.
Haste gives you
Freaking A.
an additional action, and you can use the dash action if you'd like.
Oh,
So-
so you can
So
double
triple?
dash.
So you can move. Your speed is normally 30. You could go 30 for your movement, 30 for your action, and 30 for your extra action. So 90 feet
So
down
90.
the hall.
Yeah, run it.
Nice.
Let's go. Which way am I going?
All right, Dozer, you push your way through and into the hall, and you take off down the stairs, running as fast as you can as you watch the boulder kind of moving down below. Hey, Varus made it. That was early. I thought he was going to be much later than that. The boulder's flying down the stairs, and
Okay.
you are continuing to go, and you watch it kind of open up in the portal as you make it about halfway through. Joe is up. Mulk on deck. Aldous in the hole. Joe?
Very similar. I'm going to use Step of the Wind, and I'm going to run 135 feet.
135 feet.
Where she finds the button that says "Stop Boulder."
And I'll get rid of one of my key points.
35. Joe, you make it nearly to the end. Just watching, moving faster than this fucking boulder is as you like catch up to it, making your way down the staircase.
Kind of like push it faster.
And you can see the door just within sight, but just out of reach, just about 15 feet away. Moke is up. Aldous on deck. Grimald in the hole. Moke.
Okay. So it's just the hallway, right? I want to make sure I'm visualizing this right.
Just a hallway. Just a hallway. You were going.
Gotcha.
You would start here. You're going down here.
And you said it's how heavy? You think?
A couple 1,000 pounds.
Yeah. Then there's not much I can do.
Maybe don't fuck with that.
I know. I was like, well, maybe.
You're welcome to try.
If someone had something to strengthen me up. No one has any spells that can shape stone or anything, right?
No.
Just wanted to double check. Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck. I'm gonna try and break one of the glyphs.
Okay. In the entrance or at the end?
At the entrance, because I'm right there still.
Okay.
I'm just gonna attack at the glyphs.
Do you yell that you're doing that?
Roll.
Yeah, we'll attack the glyphs.
Roll an Arcana check for me, please.
Oh. Okay.
I can try to punch the shit out of one.
That's an 11.
An 11. You examine. First of all, you do need to step into the room to examine these. You can't just examine them from the doorway. You need to get in there and you need to look up at it.
All right.
I
mean, okay.
You do. It's just the way it is. You need to, in order to investigate them, you need to get up close to them. So as you step into the room and take a look at the glyphs, just attacking them is going to do nothing, though what to do with these things baffles you. You try to rub them, it doesn't work, you just don't get them.
Okay. Shit. I mean, I guess I'll just take off then.
Okay, so how fast can you move?
Did that cost an action to do that?
That was your action.
That was an action to do that? Then I'm not gonna move yet. I'll be in everyone's way then, won't I?
It's a 10-foot wide hallway.
I'm gonna wait just because I'll just be in the middle of it then.
I would wait too.
Okay, so Moke, you're just gonna stand at the edge of the hall, or at the end of the hall.
It's
still you still have everyone. You still have room for people to move past you. It's a 10-foot wide, so.
Oh.
Yeah, then I'm just gonna wait.
Okay, sounds good. All right. So with that being said, Aldous is up, Grimald on deck, and Demetrius is in the hole. Aldous.
I have a question. Can you ready a bonus action?
No, you can only ready an action.
Got it. Aldous is gonna get on his broom, and he's gonna look at the glyph and see if he can figure out a way to, like, if there's a way to physically disable it, since I don't have what.
You could also head towards the end and then check the glyphs at the end of the hallway if you want to get farther to the end.
I can't get that far though in one move.
Really, with dash, doesn't it 50? You can get 100.
I can get 100. I can get 100 feet. I can get 130 in one round.
Stop. Roll an Arcana check if you're.
Oh wait, no, I have an idea. You know what? I have enough spell slots actually. You know what he's gonna do? So I can ready it, but I can make a bonus action spell an action, right?
I don't believe you usually can. No.
I guess what I'm trying to do. Let me explain that. If I want to like go 50 feet down into the middle of it, and then ready Misty Step for when the boulder's within feet of me, and then teleport back 10 feet.
Here's what you need to understand. The boulder is gonna run through you all on its initiative count. All right, that's the way this works. So on its turn, it's gonna go from the top to the bottom.
Yeah, and can I just move like as it comes through me, port behind it?
No, no matter where you're going to be in this hall. Oh, I get what you're saying. You can't ready a bonus action one way or another.
Okay.
Like
all
that's
right.
just, I don't know. I guess I can allow it. It's kind
gonna
of
burn
it's
a lot of my spell slots.
It basically breaks this, but that's fine. I'll allow it.
Or just double move with your broom.
I know.
No. It's you found a way to hack the thing. That's fine. Can you ready?
But it would be an action though. I'm making the bonus action an action though. Correct, is what you're saying. So I can only move and then ready this thing.
Let me look.
We can do a rules check. That's fine. I'm just.
Because it's just this isn't something I just want to roll on. Actions
gotta look it
cannot
up.
be traded for bonus actions. Period. And can you ready a bonus action? Because this is just something that I need to check.
No, it's good to know.
Because normally I'd rule of cool it, but yeah, and you cannot ready a bonus action, and I'm seeing some pretty good reasons why not right off the bat. So
Sounds
yeah,
good.
so
No
we're just
problem.
gonna say no on that.
Thanks for looking.
Sorry.
I am going to. Then at this point, I'm gonna take damage from this motherfucker no matter what. So first of all, I'm gonna Arcana check the thing. If there's a way to physically disable it, the one nearest to us, the glyphs nearest to us, I want to know if there's a way to physically disable them. Okay.
Roll an Arcana check. This is your action to do so.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm on my broom, by the way.
Yep, that's fine.
That's a good roll. 23.
That's fantastic. Yeah, as you take a look at it, there's a couple things you can do here. Sorry, pulling it up.
No worries.
Just paint a hole in the floor.
Dude, where were you 5 minutes ago?
Brilliant.
Okay, so here is what you know. Each rune can be disrupted with a casting of Dispel Magic. You can tell there is a matching rune on the other end of this hall, so disrupting one rune on this end will disrupt the other rune on the other end. In addition, it will slow everything down. Now, with this information on hand, everyone can either cast Dispel Magic or use an Arcana check to basically mark the rune so it's null and void. Understand?
Cool.
Yep.
So everyone do
Is
that.
he saying
Yeah.
you have to do it on both ends or just one end?
You could do it on. So if he were to
Correct.
on his next turn, if he were to disrupt a rune here, the same one at the bottom will also be disrupted.
Understood. Okay.
So you only have to disrupt the 3.
So
All
as
right.
people.
So Aldous is gonna look. He's gonna look at the rune quickly, like he's gonna like peek his head in and like on the rune, like, and then swoop back out.
Okay, you're
and
swooping
say,
out?
Yeah. I mean, he's gonna say, listen, if we are able to use your knowledge of magic to kind of alter the rune, it will slow kind of down what's going on. But we have to alter all 3 of them in order to fully slow it and stop it.
All right, let's do that.
Okay. And we actually do need Zane in this because he has informed me that no, he will be here today, which is
Good.
insane.
Yay.
So can someone roll initiative for him, please?
I'll do Zane.
Thank you.
So I am proficient. Cool.
While that's happening, Aldous, that is the end of your turn.
I'm outside of the hallway. You know that, right?
We're just gonna put. I'm sorry. We'll just put Zane at the end of initiative order. Yes, you are outside the hallway. You are non-committal to the bit. Got it. Grimald is up. Demetrius on deck, and the room is in the hole. Grimald, what do you want to do?
Okay, so it was Arcana to try to disrupt the rune.
Yes.
Yeah, why not try?
Okay, and is disrupting the rune an action?
Yes.
And there are 3 runes to go?
Yes.
Action surge, my.
That's kind of what I was thinking. Alright, I will step inside the hallway, try to disrupt the rune.
Go for it.
Okay, that's a 9.
A 9. As you take a look at it, this is well beyond your skill level. You're welcome to continue to try it, but I'm just letting you know that it is quite up there. And as a non-spellcaster, you're questioning whether you can do this.
You can do it! Joe yells from the other end of the hallway.
You probably can't do this.
Ophelia's like, I don't think he can actually do this. We
Yeah,
shouldn't
man,
tell
reroll with
people
initiative.
things that they could do,
Reroll
things
with
they
advantage.
actually can't do.
Please doubt yourself.
We should be
That would
informing people
self-preservation.
the limits of their capabilities more often in life.
I feel like he's better at things than I am, so He's got it.
It just leads to
right?
less disappointment when they utterly fail because they aren't good at the thing, Joe.
All of this while you hear the deafening sound of a boulder roll.
We're
right.
yelling it.
Recognizing that if this doesn't work, my friends could get hurt down the hall, I'll action search that.
All right, go ahead and try again.
Hey, okay.
I knew
Okay,
it was
okay.
flashy.
That's an 18.
No.
More than an 18 to smudge a glyph?
As I said, it's more than smudging. You can't smudge it. You
yeah.
can alter it, and you need to make sure you alter it to an extent where you do not, where the rune does not realize you are tampering with it. It is a high level of magic, and it just baffles you at this point. Thankfully, there's no defense mechanism to blow you up from altering it, but there probably should be in this trap. Anyway.
I couldn't do it! And I step back into
It's
the
okay.
hall again.
Got
I
it.
just figured it's a dice game, so you might have like just happened to roll really high and it would have worked. So whatever, worth a try.
Maybe you could have.
We know. It probably was not worth the try.
Demetrius, you were
He's
up.
not gonna get hurt. He's fine.
Boulders on deck, and
Thankfully.
Matt Zane is in the hole.
All right, I'll give this old boy a try. I'll step in and try to alter one of the runes.
Roll an Arcana check.
Oh no. Oof, 11.
11. Nope. You, this damn arcane and it's damn nonsense. Things just work better when gods are involved.
Yep.
This just doesn't make sense
Well-
to you. Well, and then you go, well, maybe not this guy. This is worth discussing another time. You got nothing. What do you want to do next?
Step out of the room.
Okay.
And
Well-
I don't think I have any bonus action bullshit I can do, so...
I'm glad the age-old tradition of Mike ruining my puzzles hasn't ended. Boulder is up, Zane is on deck, and Ophelia is in the hole. All right, the boulder opens up, and the portal opens up at the bottom. It drops down at the top, hitting Mook, hitting Dozer, and hitting Joe on the way down. I need you each to make strength saves.
Wait,
please.
we weren't in the room?
Mook, you weren't. You said you stayed.
I said I was waiting.
Right, I said you're at the end of the hall, and you said yeah.
Does,
I didn't realize you stepped back because you examined the runes, and I said,
okay.
I said, do you want to run? You said, no, I'm going to stay here.
Okay, I had meant in the room, but I guess
Okay,
I
that's fine.
specify
That's
it.
fine.
That's fine.
I hear that. I get that. Just be clear next time. Okay, so it's going to hit Dozer and Joe then. I need strength saves
All
from
right.
both of you, please.
Does 21 save?
A 21 does save.
Good. Okay.
I got an 18.
An 18 does not save.
Oh, I have good strength saves, actually.
Yeah, whatever. Get good, scrub.
Get good. Get good.
That was a good roll. I rolled a 14 plus 4. Shut up. That wasn't bad. For a dex-based character, that was
That's
a
true.
good
No,
strength
that's
save.
true. That's
Hey,
true.
bro, I was
That's
looking
true.
For, I was looking
That's
for a reason
true.
to dab. Don't worry.
So anyway,
All
You
right.
can't do everything.
Pardon me. I just needed to get a bunch of dice.
I just need to get a bunch of dice to kill Joe with. Excuse me. Hey, this is the way I go. It sucks, but like, whatever. I was hoping for more of like a big bang sort of ending.
I was
but,
hoping to hear the dice roll on Ben, so I
You couldn't hear it?
Nope. Sorry.
Sorry. Okay. It's going to deal 34 bludgeoning damage to Joe and 17 bludgeoning damage to Dozer. Joe, you are knocked prone as the boulder just completely fucking flattens you as it swings by and continues to pick up speed.
like literally, like cartoon.
No, she just is on the ground prone. Yeah, she as it rolls by, she is flat like paper, and she just goes.
I would like to I would like to take her and flip her like a towel so that she puffs up again.
Yeah.
Don't worry about me. I'm fine. Just keep running, Dozer.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
I will literally be fine.
Zane is up. Ophelia on deck. Varus in the hole. Zane.
Okay. So
I think you did this for the one shot. I think that's where this happened, but we never solved it.
We just died.
Oh, my character definitely died.
Zane could definitely thunderstep to get out of this, but he's not gonna want to do that. He's gonna try to prevent anyone else from getting hurt. He's gonna step into the room and try to smudge the glyph.
Okay. Go for an Arcana check from
Or
Zane.
alter the glyph.
Can you
Okay, well, he's a lot better at Arcana, so that is a 24.
Nice.
No problem. With a few marks, few well-placed marks on the glyph, he's able to render it inert. And you watch as the portal struggles to open up, so the boulder basically hits the wall first before the portal opens up and then goes down, slowing it down, in fact, and causing the damage to be less. All right, and anything else from Zane?
Zane's gonna step back in the hallway.
Okay.
And
Zane's
say, I think I have this.
Zane steps back in the hallway, and Ophelia is like, okay, so I've thought about it. Does anyone want to come?
You want to try rephrasing that?
Like down the...
I mean...
Oh, does anyone want to go down the hall with me? I'm just going to go down there.
Still rephrase, please.
Oh, yeah, something good. Maybe go there. She probably has dimension door or some shit.
I have something I need to do, so you guys can go. I'm good.
Who wants to
I
go?
don't think I'm of much use. I'll go.
She grabs Grimald, casts Dimension Door.
Yeah!
As you all watch her thundercrack down the hall and appear, and she goes, okay, I didn't think this through because you're stuck at the end of the hall now. We'll say she can use her bonus action to toss you in, or she could drag you since you're technically allowed.
My turn should be before the boulder at this point, so.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that too. Yes, that works. Great. She's going to end her turn by stepping through the door and being like, that was super easy.
I miss being a bard. Oh, they're so...
Varus is up. Dozer on deck. Joe is in the hole. Varus?
Right. I guess because I'm coming in late. What is my proximity to?
You are just in the hallway outside of this boulder murder hall, so you can enter. You don't have to move through your friends or anything. I'm being nicer than that.
Okay. I want to go up to Joe, and who else took damage?
She is 135
You
feet
can't
away.
get to me. Don't worry about me. Not yet. Don't worry
I
about
mean,
me.
is she within line of sight?
She is within line of sight, but she's 135 feet away.
And I'm on the ground. Laying prone.
Like a pancake.
Like a pancake.
Right.
In a cartoon. A Wile E. Coyote cartoon.
Right. So, all right. Once again, I'm late. We're trying to get through a door.
A hallway.
A hallway.
All right.
There is a door in
Thank you. Okay, Ben.
You
Ben's
are
doing it.
starting here. You need
Yep.
to make it down here.
Yep.
If you stop in this hall while you are at any point on the initiative of the boulder, you're gonna get run over.
Copy.
Are you good at Arcana?
Yes.
Maybe you could try and smudge one of the glyphs, step out, smudge a glyph, and then step back in.
Okay, I'm gonna step in, smudge a glyph,
All right, roll an Arcana check.
or step out, whatever she just
Yep,
said.
you're good. In or out, they're both inside, so it doesn't matter.
In or out, that makes
Hey,
no difference. Everyone gets squished.
Rephrase that again.
In
Crazy.
or out, they're both inside.
Yep.
I don't think that works.
It's like,
Okay.
it's like twins.
Okay, I've done it. Does a 21 work?
21
Yeah.
does done it. You are absolutely... Varus coming to realize, he's like, I don't know what's going on, but that looks like something to do. You've managed to just kind of reach up on your tippy toes and just kind of mark off some things. And you all watch as one of the runes becomes inert, becoming even, actually stopping the boulder even harder as it goes and lessening its damage a lot. Nearly not a threat, but it still is. So, let's see. Dozer is up. Joe on deck. And, oh, Varus, you step back in, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Dozer is up. Joe is on deck. Moke is in the hole. Dozer?
Do I just get haste for one turn? Is it just one round?
No, I believe it lasts for 1 minute.
Okay, then I'll do the same thing and move to 180 feet in.
All right, that gets you to the end of the door.
Yas. Cool.
Ophelia looks at you and she goes, nice! And holds her hand up for a high five.
Okay.
I'm glad we survived. How about that? I'm glad we
Ophelia
survived.
will remember that. Joe is up, Mook on deck, Aldous in the hole. Joe.
Sorry, I'm trying to. I know I have a thing for when I'm prone, so I'm trying to find it in all my stuff, and I've been trying to find it this whole time. I have a thing that it only uses 5 feet of my movement to stand up from being prone, but I want to find it to make sure that I'm not remembering incorrectly. I think it's this one. Yeah, I have one of my drunken techniques. It's called tipsy sway. It's called leap to your feet. When you're prone, you can stand up by spending 5 feet of movement rather than half your speed.
Cool.
So I'm like flattened and I'm like, and I do like a kip up and I launch onto my feet.
I think a tipsy sway is more like you roll, and as you roll, your feet hit the ground, and you just kind of push yourself up effortlessly, and just kind of use that momentum to run down the hall.
Yep, and then I think I make it. I don't even think 45 feet of movement,
Yes,
or 40 feet of movement.
No problem. You are 15 feet away from the door. Ophelia holds her hand up. She's good game.
Hell yeah!
All right.
As blood like splatters from like coming out of my mouth.
Are you bloodied?
I have like internal bleeding.
Okay. Hilarious. Moke is up. Aldous on deck. Grimald in the hole. Moke.
Is the ground like cobblestone?
It's like cobblestone steps and stuff. Yeah.
Okay. Can I try to jam my glaive? How high up is the ceiling?
It's about your height.
I'm gonna try and jam the glaive under the hole in the center to try to block it, and then I'll hold. And I look at Aldous. I'm like, I think you got this, but just in case.
Okay.
Do I get to respond?
Yeah.
Don't bother doing that. I'm gonna make a hole.
He's gonna paint him.
Right here?
Yeah.
Okay, well then I never.
Good idea, but a terrible waste of a glaive.
I'm just gonna step back in to watch, because that sounds great.
Okay, and that will end your turn. Aldous is up, Grimald on deck, Demetrius in the hole. I gotta look up this magic item really quick.
I'm gonna use Nozer's Marvelous Pigment, and I'm gonna create a pit on the ground that is as wide as the boulder.
So it just falls into it.
So it just falls into it and hangs out.
I think there's a certain situation here. 3-dimensional objects by painting them in 2 dimensions. The paint flows in the rough. When you complete the painting, the object or terrain feature depicted becomes real. Painting on a door on a wall creates an actual door that can be opened to whatever's beyond. Painting a pit on a floor creates a real pit, and its depth counts against the total area of objects you create. Nothing created by the pigments. Okay, so how deep are you making it?
How big's the boulder?
About 8 to 10 feet in
10
diameter.
feet deep.
Okay, that's a lot of paint. Just so you know.
I have 9,818 feet, so 10 times 10 is 100.
Yeah, 100.
So I have 9,718 feet.
I didn't realize. I didn't realize you had that much. You don't have 9. No. Wait, you don't have 9,000. You have 900. It's 1,000. Each pot is 1,000 square feet.
Yeah.
800.
I have 1,000 square feet. So and we rolled it.
You have one.
And you have one pot.
It says 1,000 or 9,000.
1,000 each pot of paint. We had 1d4. We rolled a.
You rolled a 1.
Are you sure?
Yes, I am certain. You wouldn't have 10 pots anyway, even if we didn't. You could have up to 4.
My bad.
It's all right. I mean, you still have enough, but I just want to be clear.
But it's cubic feet then, so I would just use 10. I would just use 10 of it. I wouldn't use 1,000 of it. I wouldn't use 100 of it. I would just use.
Okay, yeah. Okay, that's the same. Yes, I get what you're saying. Okay, cool. Okay, so it takes 10 minutes to cover 100 square feet. So you're doing 10 square feet. That takes 1 minute, correct?
Yeah. So everybody just wait here.
Okay, so you gotta. It will take you 1 minute to paint it. So you will be in that hall for 1 minute.
I can't just pop in, pop back out, and keep painting.
No. 1 minute to paint. It's a constant.
So
action.
how close is he to me?
He's right next to you. He's near the door.
Well, if he can eat the damage, I can heal.
That's a lot of spells wasted.
I just want you to know.
Oh no, I have a staff.
it's I'm not trying to be like shitty because it is cool what you're doing, but it is 1 minute, you know.
That's a lot of rounds of damage. Yeah.
It's
Okay.
6 rounds of damage.
I will.
There's only one glyph left. So
Yeah, just break the glyph. Yeah.
I will attempt to smudge a glyph then.
I think it's really cool, and I do appreciate it, but you can't just paint a circle cartoon style and like really quickly, you know, like it takes a minute still.
Sure.
The Roadrunner does it.
So in the edited version, when we write our memoirs someday, just make sure you put down that you actually did this.
Okay, that's fair.
14, so it's not high enough. I rolled a 9.
It is not high
I
enough,
will,
unfortunately.
I'm just gonna tell everybody, just wait till my turn and Varys' turn, and we will just keep trying to the
and
glyphs.
Zane's turn.
So just get out of the way and just don't nobody run run
Okay.
down there.
All right. In that case, Grimald, do you want to do anything? Oh, you're down there.
I will try to smudge the glyph at the bottom.
Oh yeah, give it a shot.
Because why not?
Roll an Arcana check for me, please.
All right. It seems like it's got to be at least a 20, so I got to roll a 19 or a 20. So I'm just gonna do this on roll. Nope.
Well, poop. I should have tried that.
Nope. That's a 16.
No problemo. Demetrius, you're up. Boulder on deck. Zane in the hole. Demetrius.
Wait.
I am going to cast guidance on Zane.
Oh yeah.
All
I
right,
think he knows
sounds
that I got
good.
out of the room.
You give Zane guidance on the situation. The boulder is
You
up.
got this.
It drops down from the ceiling and rolls down, continuing to pick up speed, but it harms no one, because fuck you. Zane is up, Ophelia on deck, and Varus is in the hole. Zane,
What does guidance give?
a D4.
A D4.
Okay, so I get his roll plus D4.
Mhm.
Got it. Might as well just roll those two together.
Smudge that glyph.
Probably not.
Nah, dog, that ain't gonna cut it.
Oh wait, that's me.
That ain't gonna cut it.
Yeah, nope, that's less than 20.
Less than
Sweating.
20? Okay. Sorry, I just saw dead
Yeah,
Bill.
that's an 18.
So, all right, so Zane does his best to do it, but this time the pressure's too much, and he just can't get it done. Ophelia is like, okay, so, like, what, you just gotta smudge it? That's all they're
I
complaining
think you're good at the magic. Go out there and like make it so it's not a thing
about?
anymore.
Yeah, fuck it, let's see what I can do.
Yeah, I believe in you.
She gets an 8.
You just
She,
have to
she
believe
looks
in
at it and
yourself.
she's like, okay, this is just Latin. She walks back inside.
Sorry, did you say Latin? I pulled out a book.
Varus, you are up. Dozer on deck, and Joe is in the hole. Varus.
I'm going to try to arcane the ruin or whatever.
Hit me with your best shot.
Hit me with your best shot. I already know it's gonna make it. That rolls an 18 plus
An 18, yeah.
7.
Yeah, very, very good.
Hey!
You all watch as Varus walks back in, clicks his boots, and flies up, and just very easily puts a mark here, crosses this off, and then all of a sudden, vroom, you all watch as the boulder makes its way down below at the bottom of the stairs and hits the wall, blocking the door and cutting you all off from Grimald, Ophelia, and Joe and Dozer. As Ophelia just looks at the boulder and is just...
Now you can use your pain.
And that's where we're going to go ahead and take a break. So,
Just cough up blood.
we are going to take a break for just a moment. Take about for 15 minutes. So we'll be back about 7 o'clock. Don't go anywhere. Sorry, I got to pull it up. We will see you soon. Welcome back. We find you all separated. Some of you on one side of the boulder that has blocked the door now, and some of you on the other. Ophelia, Grimald, Dozer, and Joe in the hallway leading toward the labs. What do we want to do?
I'm gonna paint a hole through the boulder.
Okay.
It's a 5-foot hole, so 5 cubic feet.
Make sure you put in some happy little trees.
Roll an intelligence check for me, please. As you do your best to remember what the other side of this boulder had looked like.
Oh yeah, you'll have to curve the door.
You have to remember what a hole looks like.
11.
11.
Just intelligence, right? It's 11.
Yeah.
You're charismatic.
As you look at it, and you can roll your... Give me your investigation proficiency. But are you proficient in investigation?
No.
Okay. As you do your best to kind of remember the other side of this boulder and kind of curve it to the point where it would look like, you know, there's a hole to that door on the other side, you just can't seem to get it just right, just enough for this hole to stick. Meanwhile, on the other side, Ophelia is nearly freaking out. She is like, okay, hey, what's the plan? What are we gonna do?
Well, I know that some of my friends on the other side are magical, and they can maybe get over here. I don't know that all of them can, but I don't know. I'm gonna sit down.
I'm going to do a perception check of the area around.
Okay, roll perception check for me, please.
That is 24.
24. As you look around the area, you're in a hall once again. The blue gems lighting up the room. Oh, I need to remove this song. The blue gems lighting up the hall, kind of showing you the way. Looking further down the hall, squinting your eyes, you can just see a door not too far from where you are, probably about 50 feet or so. It is closed.
Okay. No immediate danger. Joe, perhaps you should have a healing potion.
Well, no, just told that I'm okay. Like I'm not like about to die, but like let's wait for them to come through. I have one as well. Like we're good. If I need it, I'll just drink the one that I have. Oh wait, shit! I have my amulet. Hold on.
I can heal you too if need be.
Well, I appreciate you. Save your spell slots. I have a thing for this.
Okay.
And then I take the beer out of my... I feel like this probably freaks her out. I just take a thing of beer and just start chugging it in front of Ophelia, and my necklace glows, and I...
She is not freaked out. In fact, she gets a big grin on her face.
I love her.
And she's like, okay, you fucking party. Good to know.
Yes, sometimes you just gotta rally, you know what I mean? And I will resolve that. I think it's 4d4 plus 4, yeah.
All right.
Do we have any ideas of how to move this boulder? Potentially from this side.
One sec. Oh, that helps.
I saw that I had a potion of invisibility, and my the dumb backside of my brain just had a moment of, oh, just splash that on the boulder and you could see right through it.
Yeah, let me
That'll help.
Well,
so I have a question. Is it like completely covering the door? Like it's dark. We can't even see out. Like there's not like a little...
it's pretty much the... Well, I suppose you could kind of like squeeze in underneath the under part of the boulder, but once you're under there, there's really nowhere you can go because it is round, so it doesn't completely fill the space.
You'd have to be
it is pretty much blocking any way of sliding past it to the other people.
Wait, so could we not just paint at the bottom corner and crawl through it?
Like if we can see it because it's a circle?
Yeah, like just to make the space bigger to crawl through.
Yeah, I'm just saying, would we have not noticed that at the beginning of it before we wasted paint?
I mean,
You know what I
he
mean?
didn't
Like,
waste
it-
that much paint anyway. Like, it's not that
Okay.
big of a deal. But, yeah, I'd say you would have noticed. You could notice something like that for sure.
Yeah, we'll just,
I mean, I'll just like I'll crouch down and be like, hey guys, there's a bit of an opening down here. If you like, I don't know, we could like knock some of this off or something to crawl
Have you tried
through.
hitting it really hard?
I mean,
I also have a sending.
I'm
Who
not
has the other
gonna touch a
sending
rock.
stone?
Who has the other sending stone?
Demetrius, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Sound
so then
doesn't
we
doesn't get stopped by a fucking boulder.
I mean,
Don't waste the sending
if there's
stone.
an opening, I'm
yeah,
just,
you can
I'm
talk
just shouting
through it. You can
it.
talk through a boulder. The physics of that are.
I mean, yeah. Can we just like? Does anybody have
the
like a
sending stone
hammer?
only works once, so you
Like a
can't use
hammer
the
and
sending
chisel?
stone
Does
again.
anybody have like a toolkit with a hammer and chisel in it?
I mean, sure, but that will take a very long time to chisel through a boulder. Why? You could just
Not all the way
paint,
through,
right?
just
Yeah,
to
we're just gonna
knock some
paint
stuff.
half of it.
Okay, sorry.
Paint the hammer and chisel.
So what's the plan here? Sorry.
I don't know.
I was just trying to give ideas, and you just weren't responding about painting anything.
Yeah, I just was waiting. Everybody was talking, so I was trying to wait.
He's
until
listening.
everybody
It's
was
all
done.
good.
Is there ground underneath it, or is it like stone?
It's stone.
Is it like dirt?
It is stone. Sorry, it is cobblestone.
Does anybody have any dirt?
Oh, motherfucker. Zane doesn't have shatter, but he does have web. I could have potentially tried to do something like that.
He doesn't
That's
have
okay.
shatter.
I'm gonna.
No,
he
he
did.
used to. I think he replaced it because it wasn't useful the first little bit of it.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna attempt to paint that part of it again. Just
Okay.
half of it gone.
All right, go ahead and roll another intelligence check for me, please. But this time, it's the DC is much lower, being that you have something to work with here, and you can. It's not as much this time.
Do I still get investigation bonus?
Yeah, but you don't have a bonus, correct?
19.
Okay. Yeah, that does it. You all watch as Aldous very carefully, like, lines the boulder with the kind of like creating an arch with the stone in the background, just making it big enough so you could all squeeze through, crawl through. And sure enough, soon as you finish Aldous, you kind of like stand up and step back, and you all watch as your perspective kind of shifts just a bit, and suddenly there's a hole there, big enough for you all to crawl through. It's a strange experience for those of you on the other side of the door as that happens, because it's just like all of a sudden the stone on the boulder basically kind of like dissolves away, and suddenly you start seeing them crawl through. Yeah, you guys crawling through?
Yeah, I guess.
Absolutely.
All right. So, you all crawl through, and Ophelia's like, oh gosh, okay, great. Had me freaked out there for a sec. Could we could go back through, right, if need be?
Yes.
Okay. Look, I'm just a little claustrophobic, okay?
That's completely understandable, but yes, I believe we can go back through.
Great. You all make your way out of it and into the hallway. What would you like to do?
Perception.
Yeah, perception.
Grimald catches you up on everything he has figured out. There's a
door.
He rolled very highly. There's a door at the end of the hallway.
Oh,
It is
okay.
illuminated.
All right.
Did you look for traps?
I did not see any.
Did you look for them?
He did not approach the door.
No,
Alright,
I have not checked the door yet, but the room seems pretty straightforward.
I'll check the door out then.
Okay.
The 26.
26. As you approach the door, it seems good. And actually, you're quite sure about that.
Alright, we all ready for what's next? Joe, you look a little. Are you still good? You're not bloodied anymore, right?
I am not bloodied.
But her and Varys both look a little beat up. And Dozer.
I have.
Yes, I can take care of this.
Well, I have some potions too.
Yeah, I have one too, but it's a really good one, and I mean, I don't want to use it until I really need to.
Oh, Joe, yes, I have smaller potions.
Yeah, I have some regular potions.
Spells
Literally.
recharge, potions don't.
Yeah. Especially if
That's-
they're.
Yeah, but the potions are here so we don't have to use spells, right?
The potions are there for oh shit. I'm out of
Yes,
spells.
the potions are there for if we are not here.
Yeah, he said he can heal
Okay.
multiple people all at one time with only one spell instead of using multiple potions
I
for
can do
multiple people.
I can do that too if need be. Just heads up.
Dope.
Yes.
You have prayer healing?
No, I have. She like kind of looks in her notebook. Mass cure wounds.
Yes.
I can do
Yes,
that.
use that. That sounds
Please,
great.
use that.
Should I use that now?
How many? There's 4 people that need healing, right?
I mean, yeah, I could use some.
Yeah, how
you're
many-
you're high on the list.
Why?
think
I'm
we-
not. I'm really not that bad anymore. I'm really not.
Okay.
Like if we weren't including the new max HP, I'm really close to being almost my normal full health.
Well, let's be at your normal.
Okay.
Alright.
No problem.
Depending on how many she can hit, I could use like a little
6.
tiny
She can
bit.
She can hit 6 people with that, and it's
Okay.
3d10.
It's 3d8 actually.
3d8.
Okay.
No.
So. Whew, okay. I haven't done this in a while. Normally.
Well,
I
he
just,
heard me through you.
normally I just tell my boys to suck it up, but I only get like 2 or 3 of these a day. Just a heads up. So let's not. And I don't get to use my favorite thing if I have to do this 3 times a day. So it's my cat. Okay.
I mean, you could have. You want some beer? Here, you're gonna be healing me. Like, I mean, like different that, man. Like, here, have some beer.
Sure. Yeah.
Is that for everyone or just for her?
Well, I mean, if you want some, she's just healing me. So, like, it's really nice. She doesn't even know me that well.
I mean, I heal you an awful lot.
Is there 6
I give you
people
beer all the
is there
time,
6
man.
people who's
Yeah,
taking
take
this?
some.
I
Yeah,
think
who all needs it?
So I need it. Joe needs it. Dozer needs it, and
Moke said he could use some.
I could use like a
Oh,
little
some-
bit, yeah.
okay.
Does anyone else need any?
I don't think so.
I don't.
Okay. So.
Let me double check Senna really quick. I don't think she does.
Well, if she
No,
does. She
it's
can take this.
All right.
Ooh, shit. That
What?
is 27 hit points healed.
Dude.
She rolled an 8.
Mid-archer.
She rolled an 8, and a 7.
God, she's healing from now on.
She's like, I can't do that much, but I can shout at you and heal as well. So that's another thing that can be done.
Some say
I-
that shouting often is the best medicine.
Yeah, I mean that's what I tell the boys when they suck it up. I
Good.
say suck it up, and they heal a little bit.
I like your philosophy, and I hand her some of the beer.
Okay. Cool. Let's delve deeper into the scary place called laboratories. That's gonna be fun, I'm sure.
Let's do it.
I
Oh.
open the door.
I'll take up my spot in the rear again. Heyo.
You all open up the door. And inside you see just dozens of desks spread out throughout this room. Let me double check one thing really quick. That's right.
He has to roll to see how many dogs are there.
Just dozens of desks throughout the room. Papers upon papers piled high on top of them. The papers themselves, you could tell, but without even touching them for a moment, that you could tell how brittle and old they all are. But years of being down here and no wind, the only effect that they've had since the time that they were left is just a very thick layer of dust over top of everything. Looking around the room, there's a door across from you and a door to the right of you. as well as, sorry, I was like, brain fart. Various skeletons just hanging over the desks, hanging over, like some scattered across the ground. All of them mouths dropped wide open. And if a skeleton could have facial features, it would be fear. You could see it still in the skeleton. It's almost petrified.
I'm gonna scan, do like a second scan around the room with a perception.
Yeah, I would also like to do that to try to figure out why they were so horrified. Oh, hey.
What'd we get?
28.
Oh, I was like, did I get better than Moke? No, 26. That was a 19, man.
There's a 17.
I couldn't have done better than you.
Looking through the place, you don't identify any threats. You kind of carefully watch these skeletons to make sure they're not gonna pop up and look at you, but they don't. But Sinrig, Mulk, and Grimold, you both notice underneath the thick layer of dust something glimmering in the center of the room, where the desks have kind of parted away, and they haven't like been pushed away or anything. They didn't put any desks in this area. It's basically like a traffic area to go from one door to another. And there's something just glimmering on the ground underneath the layer of dust, bone dust, and all sorts of whatever left by the ages.
Let me know if you see any writing.
No writing, right? No writing.
On the walls, on the ground, no, nothing. Plenty of writing on the paper that's around, but
I'm just gonna do my detect magic for Bolg ability.
what does that do again? Remind me.
Well, I guess how far is the center of the room?
The center of the room is about 30 feet away.
Okay, then yeah, it's a 30-foot cone
Okay.
that I can look around. It lasts for.
And it's just like casting the detect magic spell.
Yes.
Okay. Give me one moment, as I need to see what that shows you. This way, faint aura around any visible creature, object. Okay. In the center of the room, that faint glimmering that you see a symbol marked on the ground. Large. Any of you would have stepped on it if you crossed to one of these doors. You get the School of Magic as well, correct? No, you don't.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you learn at school. Abjuration magic.
And it's right in front of us. Sorry, or
It's 30 feet away. It's in the center of the room. Basically, to get to any of the doors, you would have to cross through this area. So
Got it.
it's placed there pretty specifically.
That's what the glimmering was that we noticed
Yes.
before, right? Okay, gotcha.
It was nearly invisible. You wouldn't have noticed it if you weren't, looking around.
Sure. In the very center of the room, there is a rune, and it looks like this. And I I just make.
I
the
mean,
shape.
there's plenty of dust. You could easily just draw it onto a
Oh,
table.
okay,
or
yeah, I
something.
draw it on. Yeah,
Draw
on
sounds.
I draw it out, and in the dust. It's this.
There's a rune on the
Sure.
room.
Arcane
rune.
check to identify.
Yeah, roll an Arcana check.
Rune.
It's an abjuration. If that helps you or aids you.
It does.
In any
roll,
way.
It does. Roll advantage.
God bless you.
Okay, so Zane got a 15 on that.
15.
Aldous got a 21.
Aldous got a
All right.
21. Zane's not sure, but Aldous, you look that over, and despite the fact that it is not of your spell list, you do recognize it as the spell symbol. A very high level spell. This one, specifically, I suppose you would notice as well, is the Discord symbol. It basically, once activated, creates discord among everyone in the room.
But we're in Zoom, not Discord.
And we're not
it
in
would
Zoom.
shift us to Discord.
We're not in Zoom anymore. Good night, everyone.
Wait a minute.
We'll meet you over in our Discord. We have a Discord, Once Upon a Tavern. Feel
Hold
free to
on,
stop
guys.
in, say hi.
Hold on, guys. I think I found what's going on in this whole campaign. We've been walking over this symbol every minute.
Oh, that's why we don't need each other.
Each target must concede on a Constitution saving throw. On a fail save, a target bickers and argues with other creatures for 1 minute. It's incapable of meaningful communication and has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls.
Amazing. That's exactly what's been happening this entire time.
The road final boss. If we
I have
defeat
this tattooed on me.
So do I. We all have this tattooed on us.
The
Oh my
road to
God.
hell is paved
Wait a
with the
minute.
Discord symbol.
So if we just like step on this Discord symbol, will it cancel out? Is it like 2 negatives make a positive?
Go ahead
sort
and
of
try out. See
situation?
what happens.
No. How big is the symbol in the center of the room? Is it a 5-foot square or is it?
It is 10 feet in diameter.
10 feet. If we climb on the desks, we can just go over it.
I can carry you all over it. It's fine.
Can I look at some of the papers or read some of the stuff that's strewn about?
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. The first thing I'm going to need from you is a dexterity check as you start to pick these things up. They are all
Old.
yeah within an inch from breaking at this point.
Oh. Perhaps I will not pick them up. But hey, that's a 17.
That is fantastic. It is exactly what is needed. As you kind of just walk to the nearest desk that you can find, and very carefully pick up a tome and always flip to the last page. The last page is the best stuff because it's the
We
last
have taken
thing.
the bridge.
It's the last thing they
and the
said
seven
before it
hole.
all went wrong.
No, the warnings.
Guard the gates.
The warnings are always at the end too, so it's good.
Drums in the deep.
You
Cannot
notice.
get out.
You notice it's talking. Roll an investigation check. Excuse me. Sorry. I forgot. I forgot the most important step.
7.
A 7. And what languages do you speak again?
Common and quarry.
Okay. You actually don't recognize this language.
Oh.
This is someone's desk. You can see there's a skeleton sitting next to there, a little gnome skeleton. Actually, you know what? That's not fair. They're in common. I've realized that would not be true at this point. So they are in common. However, you don't find much of interest. Flipping through them, you see the gnome's name is Harold, and Harold had
You have to cast Speak with the Dead on Harold.
Harold was part of the observation team. That much you know. He was observing various projects, one of them being A56, and the other one being B Prime.
Sam, push the cube into my chest.
3,
Oh,
5.
that's O prime. Aldous really quickly
7.
wants to use, he wants to see if he can figure out the trigger for said symbol.
The trigger for said symbol.
Yeah.
With that Arcana check, you would know that most of the time the trigger is touch, so stepping on it.
He said most. Am I sure?
You're pretty sure that's the case, because I think the other
Good.
trigger is mental, is it
Or-
not?
Going within a certain distance
Is it
sometimes
radius?
too. So I was worried about hovering
Decide.
over it.
For glyphs inscribed on surface, the most typical triggers include touching, or removing another object, covering it, approaching within a certain distance of it. Yeah, it's likely, based on everything that's written, it's likely touch, stepping on it.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Yep.
Nobody step on this.
You got
We
it.
can fly over it. So like,
You got it, May.
if we decide, I like that you're doing. I like to look at notes too, because I need to collect things for my research. So I'm gonna get on my. He's gonna kick up his broom and kind of hover over and look at another of the desks.
Could we go just around the symbol?
Yeah, absolutely. It's one of those things where if you weren't looking for it, that path makes the most sense to go to the door. So now that you know it's there, you can easily avoid it to look around. It's, you know, it's psychology of trap making. There's a whole class on it. Okay, so what you Aldous, you're looking around at everything you said?
I want to look at a different desk
Okay.
for more notes.
Roll an investigation check to find a desk worth looking over.
Where did it go? God, we're on a blue.
It's behind your tower.
We're on a blue. We have a blue runner, and I have blue dice, so sometimes they just disappear. That is a 16.
16. Looking around, you find the desk of one of these skeletons. One of these skeletons are near it, and he's wearing a hat, which is generally a pretty good sign that he had something going on here. So
He's got a big hat.
You float over to his desk and take a look at what's going on. Go ahead and roll a dexterity check to start picking some of this stuff up for me, please.
Cool. It's not bad. That is a 15.
15. Looking it over, as you very carefully pick the things up and start flipping through them, I need one more investigation check.
One more investigation, you said?
One more investigation, please.
Got it. Oh, crit, so 21. 21?
21. Very good. Flipping through it, the stuff in here is mostly gobbledygook to you. A lot of jargon and science terms, but this person was definitely a supervisor. And something you notice is an incident report on his desk as you pick it up. The incident says, you know, Alchemist Fires recently had a discussion with subject A56, something that is blatantly unallowed. Alchemist Fires has since been dismissed, but he has informed the rest of the observation party about his discussion with A56. And they have all begun to hear, and we have begun to hear murmurs that attempts to communicate with it will be continuing. Subject B Prime continues to be stable and is being cooperative with all questions.
Alright, out of character, I know what this shit sounds like, but so Aldous will kind of be like, I guess there's like something about like a subject A56, and like they're not supposed to talk to certain subjects, and there's another subject called B Prime, and maybe they're like holding these people and interrogating them in like a magical space, and they're all numbered and named, kind of like, you know, I don't know, like if it was inside of like a magical item or something that they were contained in.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I've never owned a magical item that had, you know, things in it, but that's what it sounds like.
What, like souls? Like Sarus?
I don't know. What, Sarus had souls in it?
Yes, you knew this.
Yes, but like,
Right? Or maybe I didn't share that with you guys. I don't even remember.
I don't think so. Were they named things like A56 and B Prime and things like that?
I don't know, were they?
No, he did not name them like
No,
that.
they were not. It was like people. Like it was like like their souls.
Oh, I thought he was like super robotic about it like this. Never mind.
I don't
That's
believe
what-
he was. I could be mistaken.
He was like subject 57D, da da da.
Oh,
I'm
I
almost
see.
positive that's what he was used to say.
It's been so long that I'm not
Well,
entirely
he said
sure.
like tortured, or like something like.
He never said their names.
visitations,
Remember, he would
blah,
say
blah, blah.
subject number.
Yes, he did number them. That is absolutely.
But it was
I
soul-
do
it
remember
was
now.
soul
But it wasn't.
number.
It wasn't numbered like this. It was like number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. That's
Got
how he kept catalog of them.
Oh, okay. We already just found a devil, so I was worried there was another. Serious.
Nope, doesn't seem to be.
So these people were. Is there like other doors, or is there just the one in front of us?
There are 2 in front of you actually. There's one across from your entrance, and there's one to the right.
Are they just like solid wood doors or what?
Yep, wood and iron, your usual doors.
Is there any sort of like stuff around them? Like, is there like any insignia or
Any
like
writing
signage
or anything? Roll a perception check for me, please.
Okay, I don't know. You talk about this test subject. Let me go up here. Let me look. Maybe they're kept in one of these doors or something.
It's possible.
I got a 6.
A 6.
I rolled a 2.
You know, dungeon delving has never been your thing, you know, and that's
No.
okay. Not everyone's good at everything. We live and we learn and we do our best. And in this case, your best is not looking for things next to doors.
Okay, well, I don't know, man. They're just 2 doors. They look the same to me. Anybody else? Any ideas? Which we go? Should half of us go in one, half of us go in the other? Should we go in one, the left one first, the right one first? Any ideas?
I'll check out the doors, I guess. Did I notice anything different about them before?
You rolled a pretty high perception check. They don't seem to have any doors marked around here.
I think we just pick one and go, yeah? Unless we want to spend time looking at more of these notes.
Can I check to see if there's traps on the doors before opening them?
If that's something you want to do, which door would you like to check first?
We'll start with the left.
Okay, the left side, the one across from you. Go right ahead. Being careful to avoid the area that you've been informed of. The rest of you go with her. All right.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Roll an investigation check. With your proficiency, right? Because you're thieves' tools.
Yeah, because I'm proficient in thieves' tools.
Go right ahead.
Okay. Oh no, that's bad. I crit failed. I rolled a 2 last time, and then I rolled a 1. So yeah, I could add all my things to it, but
No sign of traps.
okay. Well, the left one seems clear to me.
Oh, good.
So whenever you guys are all done, we can go in this one.
Yeah, that works.
So I'll just wait outside the left door until somebody says we should go in.
Okay.
I didn't know if you guys were still checking things. Sorry.
I'll look around one more time at the notes.
All right.
Just
Roll an investigation check.
11.
Nothing they haven't already found at this point.
All
It is, you know, you're afraid to even touch anything. You're such a big guy. You know, you look around, you look at some of the bodies, try to determine. April.
Sorry.
It's okay. So you look at the ground, look at the bodies, try to look at the notes. Nothing.
All right.
If we need to learn anything more that the papers cannot tell us, I can always talk to one of them. And I gestured at one of the skeletons.
Oh, word. Oh, word.
Harold.
Harold.
Oh, word.
Whatever, I forgot.
Really? Not the guy with the hat?
He said, "Oh yeah, no, yeah." I heard him in the other room.
Oh,
yeah.
hat word. Yeah.
What would you like to do, guys? I need an answer. Can't just stand in here all day. In fact,
So,
Ophelia starts walking around and she goes, "So which area are we not supposed to walk near?"
The center of the room.
Okay, and she like goes near the center of the room.
I will.
Oh,
I will
no.
physically
She's like,
grab
"I'm not
her.
gonna do anything. I just want to look. I want to see it."
Look from over there. No.
Just look with your eyes.
I'm not really good at my eyes.
Well,
It's fine.
all right.
You want to ask one of these people? Is it gonna really hurt your
You,
power for the day if you want to ask these people what they know?
Well, what are we curious about? I wouldn't know what to ask them other than.
Maybe they know where the cord is or where the orb is.
the
or
orb, yeah, whatever
these
the
doors
subjects
maybe
are.
kills us. Which
Yeah,
of
what
these
lies
doors is
ahead.
nice.
What killed all of them? Who placed the symbol?
Yeah.
If they knew anything about that abomination that was held in the other room.
Hey, that's my friend. Okay. My business partner. We're gonna open a bar together.
So it looks like magically?
They're scared.
Maybe they all stepped on the fucking thing in the middle. Worth a shot. Go ahead. Yeah, do the thing.
I would if it's not gonna
Touch
I'm
it?
useless here.
if it's not gonna like hurt what you're doing, like your power for the day, I would do it.
I mean, it will. It uses magical power.
All right, if you guys want me to touch it.
No,
No.
Ophelia, what are you doing?
We're not talking to you, Ophelia. We are talking to the man with
Well,
the sword.
jeez, let's do. All right, no. Yeah.
I am now just standing in front of her, between her and the symbol. I will follow.
I
her.
heard. I heard.
Scuttling. You're like this way, this way, this way.
I heard. Do the thing. Sorry.
No. She was talking about me talking to this gentleman, and I hold up, like,
Harold's jaw just opens up.
no, it's not Harold. It's the one with the hat.
Oh, hat roll. Got it.
Hat word.
All right.
Hat trick. That's it. Hat word.
Hat trick. There you go.
Patrick.
All right.
Patrick Kane.
All right. Here goes nothing. We get 5 questions, so if anyone wants to chime in, by all means. So I'll take my broken crystal, drape it around my hand, hover it over the skull of the skeleton.
Okay.
Hablar con los muertos.
As you do, your broken crystal power exits it and goes through the eye holes and the mouth hole. As it exhales, green smoke flows out.
Fuck yeah, bro. All right. Do you suppose I can cheat and be like, who are you and why are you here? Or would that count as 2 questions, you think?
You know that would count as 2 questions.
Okay, alright. So do we care who they are, or do we just want to know what they're doing here?
What they're doing here.
Listen, Hattrick, what are you and your colleagues doing here?
We are investigating the powers of ascension in the terms of creating life that are associated with this place.
Powers of creating. This place can create. Okay. What's with the glyph on the floor?
Cast by a disgruntled mage upon talking to subject A56.
Alright. So it seems like the subject had some sort of influence on him, and so he went crazy and cast a spell to harm his colleagues. Most likely.
A56 is very persuasive.
Where is A56?
A56 is sealed in the containment chamber.
Okay, so sealed, so probably not wanting him to get out.
How many do we have left?
2. That was the 3rd.
Correct.
I am guessing that from that sealed in some area that we will know a sort of sealed cell if we see one.
Yeah, I don't think it's worth wasting a question there. Ask if he knows where the dream orb is, maybe? Or is that going to be here later after, like, they're dead?
Well, this whole area seems to be of Kalishtar architecture, but the fact that the inscription for housing was crossed off and lab written in common, it suggests that these poor fellows here came later and appropriated this room for their testing.
Yes, I see that. That makes sense to me.
So
So
I
maybe
do
he
not
knows-
know if they are even connected to this part of the ruins or the dream orb. Sounds like they have two other subjects.
Maybe ask if they know what lies ahead in those two doors.
Ah.
It's a good idea.
Listen, Hatrick, what lies beyond those two doors?
The door on the left leads to a general test chamber.
Okay.
The door on the right, offices, and the two containment chambers.
Ah, okay. All right. So probably don't want to mess with anything on the right.
Should we still ask about the dream orb then, or do we want to know what the subjects are? What?
Listen, Ophelia, you more or less know that where your thing is, the God Court is. Yes, you don't need me to ask.
No, I think I'm good. I don't know. Maybe you could ask how his day is.
Well, he was just ripped from the afterlife to answer questions from mortals, so he's
yeah.
probably pretty annoyed.
No, that makes sense. Totally.
Let's see.
So it's at the offices and the containment chambers on the right. The left is the test chamber.
Yes.
And they said that they were testing what was like ascension. Is that what he said?
He said that they were investigating the ascension properties that this place has in regards to creating life.
So maybe ask what kind of tests they were doing on the subjects. Or like, what was the latest test that they did on the subjects? That way we kind of know what we're getting into if we go in there.
What was the closest to success you got?
What was the closest to success you got is what Michael just said.
Or did we want to know what killed them?
Ooh.
Oh, the guys in
Maybe.
here? Yeah, you could ask him that.
Okay. I feel like that's kind of the most relevant of
Sure.
them.
What killed the guys? Yeah.
Because the guy's name who did it was Alchemist Fire.
Who?
Alchemist Fires.
Oh, yeah. Alchemist Fires cast the
Oh, that's
glyph,
right.
but then...
Yeah, your glyph.
Oh, so... Do they look like the skeletons were in a struggle? Like a fight? Or you said they were just like... They had their mouths open and
Yeah,
they were just
jaws
like,
dropped.
over and draped
Locked
over
that
the
way.
dead. Okay.
As for any wounds, it would require an investigation check on the skeleton itself because the flesh is gone now.
Yeah.
Clothes have been ripped away over time. You know, there's really not much left to. You could check bones to see if there's any kind of slashes or punctures or what.
Yeah, I
but-
think I'll do that real quick with the old medicine.
How long does Speak with Dead last?
I want to say like 10 minutes. 10 minutes.
Okay, cool. So you still have time.
Okay. That is a 20 medicine check.
A 20. Looking over his body specifically, as you do, you notice a few marks on the bones that seem to indicate slashing damage, as well as just down by the pelvis, a piercing mark. And you can see that the bone, which is mostly white still, but around that piercing mark, around that wound mark, you see a stain of like a black-green on that piercing mark.
Can I make an intelligence check to recognize what type of damage that is?
Sure.
Because my feeling is necrotic, but I don't know. Ooh, nat 20!
looking it over, kind of giving a a rub over, little sniff. You actually get the sense that this is magical. That this was a physical attack that delivered magical damage.
Do I see any sort of magical? Well, I guess not, since we didn't encounter any sort of magical items. This hat-trick here seems to have been killed by one, or at least stabbed by one.
Huh.
Which means that the killer most likely is not dead in this room.
So do we want to know more about this Fire? What was it?
Alchemist fires.
Fires, yes. Should we ask who they were or why they killed them, or just jump straight to the chase?
Well, we know why. He talked to subject A56
Oh, that's right.
and went mad, I would guess. So basically, we should not talk to either of the two subjects.
Maybe ask about what brought about his, like, what led to his death. Kind of like an open-ended question, rather than like who killed you, because that's like a really simple answer.
I feel like that is more or less the question. Hattrick, what happened to you and your colleagues that led to your demise?
A disgruntled employee.
Yes.
Was told by A56 to release the general experiments. New tests brought on by the suggestions of Subject B Prime. They murdered everyone.
The body lies still as the energy leaves its mouth.
All right. Yeah, so it sounds like A56 and B Prime are no good, so door on the left?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Let's do it.
That is my suggestion. I do not want to chance encountering those two subjects.
But wait, did I like actually choose the right door?
No, you chose the left door.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yes.
What is all this?
You guys will get why that's really funny later. All right. So you all get up and make your way to the left door.
It's funny because she said right and I said left because it's directional as opposed to like the
Correct.
proper correct.
Yeah.
The incorrect.
No, I get it. I get it.
That's why it's funny.
But
That's why it's funny.
it's way funnier to me for a whole other reason. Okay, so you all
The actual tests are in the left room.
you all stand up and walk to the door. Who's gonna open it?
Not me.
I got it.
That's gonna be Moke.
There's definitely no traps.
Moke's opening it. Moke, you open up the door, push it open, and inside you see an absolute horror show. On each gem is a head stuck onto it. The skull's kind of going through at this point. Blood is dried over time and turned to black, but it is smeared on every wall, on every ceiling, on every floor. And at the end of it, on the door, written in blood, is "Come in, please."
I mean, they asked nicely.
No, I think this is definitely we gotta go. Let's go do Ophelia's thing. Yeah, with the
Yeah.
It's like-
What else do I see in here?
It's like when you walk in a house and it says, "Get
Altus, remember
out."
how you said, like, my life was in danger by staying in the big, well-lit room? Yeah, that's funny. What else do you see in here?
Yeah.
Bones are scattered throughout throughout the room. That's about it at a cursory glance.
So do we want to check the right room then? No.
Maybe let's give the right room a chance.
What do we want to? What are we doing then? Yes.
Aren't you guys supposed to be like adventurers or something? Like, what's a little blood and a ominous message? I mean,
Okay,
you go
right,
first.
No, you go first.
No,
You
yeah,
want-
you all go first. I will
Oh,
take
I
up
think
the
you
rest.
should go first.
Well, I'm your healer, so it just makes sense that I stay behind.
No, we have two healers.
Clearly, they aren't that great because I just, I gotta chug a beer for my work.
Quick question. When it say you said it said "come in, please," where did it say that?
On the door at the end of the hall.
So like the opposite side of the room?
Oh,
There is you open the door, there is a hallway, there is a door at the end of the hall.
Got it. I was imagining a circular room and the blood was above the door that we came
No,
in.
like the hall is like ovaled. It's not like a pure rectangle. The hall is ovaled and there's blood smeared around it, but it is a hallway.
And it says "come in, please," the other end.
On the door.
Okay. So let's go see if the other room has an exit, like a way through. If it does not, then we should probably come back and go through because the orb might be through there.
Yes.
Sure. Okay.
So like, let's try the other one. If it's a dead end, then I feel like we have to come back here, right? Like I feel like it's kind of like we have to check off all the boxes. So.
All right. So the right door.
And he said there was offices in the right one, so maybe we can even get more information.
That's good. Yeah.
Okay. You all approach the door. Who's opening it?
Not me.
I'll open all the doors.
You turn the
Oh,
door.
God.
Locked.
Are we sure?
I
Like how
I
locked?
bust it open.
I
Strength
was
check.
gonna say how locked.
I
is-
assist him.
All right.
Hey,
Strength check with
you got
advantage.
this.
Oh, I think I do.
You both.
You guys both just like
you
double
both-
shoulder it.
You both
Okay.
man shoulder it.
Yeah.
23.
23.
Just push Moke through it.
With Dozer's help, you two just grab on and just the wood shatters as the door flings open, hits the wall, and falls off its hinge. The same
Did I
sight,
do
not
that?
nearly as grisly as that single hallway, but a body in the corner. The gem has been the gem that in this section of the hall is ripped off its sconce and just kind of tossed about. A sight of carnage and battle that the room before you did not seem to alert you to. You step into the hall, and let me get the architecture right on this one.
The body in the corner?
Yep.
In this hallway, you're in a hallway. You step into the hall, and
Body
it
in the
turns
corner.
after just a moment into a straight line, straight down. You see there's just kind of bodies all scattered about. Some of the gem sconces have been ripped down at this point. You can see one has been ripped off of its wall and has been shoved into the skull of another one. So like it's in its eye. And there it has stayed for however long it's been there. You all walk down the hallway and come to an intersection where you see a path to your left, a path to your right. There's no doors in down these paths, so you just see like openings, and inside are various desks pushed around. People. The first thing you notice, Moke, as you're stepping into this intersection is you see someone who's like a skeleton that was kneeling on the desk, hands still on a blade that's in its where its gut would have been. It's just kind of slumped over at this point.
Is that to the right or to the left?
To the left. To the right, it's just your general carnage still. In front of you is a door with a porthole. That one of those like slide open portholes that you have, and it's actually made of metal. There's no wood on that door.
That is where one of the test subjects probably.
Probably. So should we try the offices first?
Yeah, we could like search around them and
Yeah,
see.
try and get the information. Yeah.
I am not good at that, but yeah. If anybody needs help looking, I'm more than happy to help.
Ben, the light gems that are ripped off the sconces, are they still lit?
Yes.
Oh. I'm gonna take the least bloody one.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea, actually. I'm gonna
Rip
grab
it out of
like,
a skull.
Yeah, just
Clean
wipe
it off.
and it's
Nice little torch you now have. As you
I
touch
put it in my mace.
Nice.
In between the 3 heads.
Love it. Okay.
I love that.
That's gonna pop out as soon as you.
Yeah, I mean, there certainly wasn't wiring lighting all of them. It's magical. Okay.
I mean,
Towards the offices?
Which way, left or right?
I think the officers are both left and right.
Yep.
I'm interested in this guy who looks like he killed himself.
He is to the left.
Let's look there.
You all turn left, walking down the hall and into this room, which was clearly once, it's not built for an office, but there are offices indeed. You see they've set up like little cubicle-like walls throughout the room with various desks throughout. Just absolute carnage throughout here. Most of the people in here seem to have committed suicide in various acts. You can see one body is completely scorched. Its bones are completely black. The papers around it are just... There are no papers around it. The desk around it is black. Other people have, done the usual. You can see there's a dagger on the ground where their hand is hanging just above it. All sorts of things, all sorts of items and papers.
Sorry if you had said this before. Are they all gnome-ish looking skeletons, or?
No, gnomes, humans.
Okay, it's a mix. Okay.
Yeah, and that's really all you can kind of tell, because once they become a skeleton, on the inside we all look the same. No, some of them might be elves, is what I'm saying, but you can tell there's some that with finer features.
Should we just look around for information?
Better
Yes.
jawlines.
Sounds good.
All right.
I'm
Everyone,
not
take a
really
corner.
good at that either, so.
All right, so let's
No,
have
I will
everyone.
I will help somebody if they want to help, but I should not be looking by myself.
Everyone, roll an investigation check.
Can I start with a general perception if that helps anyone?
Nope. I think
No?
if
Okay.
you're looking for information, I want an investigation check.
Sure.
All right. Demetrius, what did you get?
14.
Okay. Grimold?
15.
Okay. Mook?
Investigations.
Oh.
All right. Were you aiding someone, Joe?
Yeah, I'm gonna aid all this because I'm not good at investigation.
That's fine. Aldous, what'd you get?
Doesn't matter. 10.
10. Okay. Dozer, did you roll? No. All right. So, Varus, your
I
name
did,
is
but it's-
screwing
it's-
me up.
I did, but it's a 12.
Okay. Who rolled the highest? Sounds like Demetrius or Grimold?
Grimald.
Grimold with a 15. Looking around the room, a lot of the papers and a lot of the things that may have been useful once are just completely coated in dried, blackened blood. Strangely enough, in one cubicle, you find a wheel, like a turning wheel, like you would see in like a door or something of that nature, but it's a wheel. You find it. That's about all you find at the 15.
Is it just sitting there, or is it connected to something?
Nope, it's just sitting there in a cubicle.
Like Resident Evil style, like take it in your inventory?
It's up to you.
We
I'm
make
collecting
for a
these
door.
now.
We're gonna find a door that just has a space that looks exactly like it.
A chalk outline of a circle of a wheel, and you're just like,
How do I open this door? This is something we should take note of. Seems out of place here.
Bring it with.
Yeah.
I guess we need to open something, right?
Worst case, we leave it by the boulder. I pick up the wheel.
You die.
Pick it up. You have it.
It's a curse wheel. Oh no.
Everyone else, you look around, kind of look through things, kind of see what you can find, but pretty much everything here is unreadable at this point, unfortunately. You can't really find anything of interest throughout.
There's a wheel? I'm sorry, I missed that. There's a wheel?
Yeah.
Is there
A metal
It's like
wheel.
a door wheel.
Yeah, like a door wheel.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna finish my final goal of making Heelys.
Like a hatch. Yeah.
Okay.
Should we check
To
the other
open
side
up the
then?
enemy that kills us.
Yeah. Let's go do that, yeah.
Attempts to.
You're going to
Attempt
the other
open
side,
it
Moke?
or attempt to kill her?
Yeah, are we
Attempt
going
to
to
kill.
the other?
We're gonna open it.
Are we gonna go to the other side then? Yes.
Yes, and maybe it might be a good idea, and I don't know, like, it looks like a lot of these people killed themselves, but, like, if we come across some other people, maybe, like, some of the medicine people, maybe it'd be a good idea to, like, check to see if some, like, what kind of wounds they have, unless it's just, like, various acts of suicide. This might be a good idea, maybe we can understand what the fuck happened here. Just a thought.
Okay. You all make your way to the other side, walking back through the intersection and into the other area. This area is a bit less carnage, but still plenty of death. You notice one person managed to slam their head onto a gemstone at one point. Nice sharp one, just kind of right there. And there they stayed for hundreds of years. Plenty of desks. If you all want to look around, roll an investigation check.
I'm gonna aid Grimold this time.
I'm gonna cast guidance on myself.
Go ahead. And you're aiding Grimold.
You know, Ben,
Hold on,
for a
wait.
guy that
Mike wants to say something. We all know that, like, this guy's persuading people to kill themselves, probably using the God Court, right?
No.
No.
Oh, we didn't pick up on. Oh, yeah. I thought we all picked up on that.
No.
No,
I found a wheel.
Would have known, right?
Vars, what were you saying?
Like, just FYI, like, if they're all killing themselves, it's probably pretty
it wasn't
persuasive.
important.
Oh, okay.
I was just gonna say, you know, Ben, for a guy who doesn't like Event Horizon, come on.
Yeah, right?
I liked the ideas.
It's a lot of good ideas. They are just odd.
Yeah. So, who rolled? Demetrius, what'd you get?
5.
Grimold?
21.
Cool. Aldous, did you roll?
It just
went
flew
across
off
the room.
table. I don't know how, so I'm
You wanna roll
gonna
mine?
roll a digital. You said investigation.
Sure. Varus, you got a 4, it looks like.
No. I was raising my hand. I have a 24.
Oh, fantastic.
Oh.
And Grimold, yours was a 21, you said? Okay.
Yep.
I got an 11.
Okay.
I was
Varus and Grimold, ace detectives. They both put a pipe into their mouths and walk into the room, pop their collars, and the noir music begins as they begin investigating the scene.
This is a tomb.
A dwarf steps out, or Ophelia sits there, and they're like, you know, they called this place a mine. A mine! As you look around, something becomes apparent. Not everyone killed themselves. That much is for sure. Some people were killed by various wounds that are unseeable at this point, but there's no way they killed themselves. There's no weapons around, and if no one's been down here, as enough evidence has suggested so far as you've moved through this area, no one's been down here since it happened, then the case would be that they didn't kill themselves. Furthermore, most of the notes that you've scrambled through are mostly meaningless. But one sets you off, and it's a letter from home, a letter to home that was never sent. It's sealed. It's still got the wax stamp on it. Whoever wants to pick it up and read it, roll a dexterity check for me, because it is some brittle paper, and it's been hundreds of years.
Can I aid him?
Cast guidance.
Yeah, can I?
Okay, so
Who wants to?
What is
Who's
guidance
doing
doing
what?
with
I
it?
heard an aid. I heard a guidance. Varus, you're picking it up.
yes.
Okay. Guidance. So roll with advantage plus a D4 for your dexterity check.
A D4.
D4.
Take yourself a D4.
X is like my skill, man.
I'm sorry.
Same.
I think you were speaking at the same time I did. I apologize.
Oh no, I just heard the roll and was like, well, the die is cast.
That's gonna be a 20.
Okay. Very carefully, you
Solid.
with a dagger pop the wax seal. Otherwise, you just would break this paper apart. Very carefully slide it under and unfold the paper. It says, "Dear Marla,
I'm reading this out loud.
if you receive this, use the code word banana.
Banana.
It will help me know that you received this letter, completely unedited. I'm scared, Marla. The things they have us experimenting on down here are older than the gods. This thing that they've been cooperating with and working with, it knows so much. 10 days ago, it read off a list of everyone's loved ones, and yours were on there. Your name was on there. I fear we have gone too far this time. And now I hear they plan to enhance its abilities with some artifact they found somewhere else in this place. If you receive this and send another letter and do not hear from me, know I have died. Seek help from the neighbors. They have instructions. I'm going to try and put a stop to this, but I fear we may be too far gone. Yours, James.
And that's all it says.
Guys, I think they cloned Mewtwo.
Oh no.
Clone Mew, yeah.
Is he gonna turn someone into stone and then I'm gonna cry?
We have to defeat him with friendship.
It would be like if it turned Dozer to stone and then Zook was like crying and
So
Zook! Zook!
Pika Pika.
So what is older than the gods?
Eldritch beings, right? Like
some sort of maybe it's an amulet. That could be an amulet too, I guess. It's like persuading people, right?
Abolets do fall under the Eldritch identity, yes.
Oh.
In the same way that, all of those otherworldly aberrations do.
The part that I mostly was piqued by was the enhanced with an artifact. That could be one of the ones we are looking for.
Ah, yes.
We probably go through that door.
Oh, guaranteed it is.
So, chances are we did pick the right door. Look over at Ophelia.
I mean, he was here. Flip through her journal. He was here like 20 years ago, and he didn't mention any of this, so I think he would have mentioned an A56 and a B prime. They seem like important parts of the puzzle.
What was your grandfather's name?
He's my great uncle. You wouldn't know him.
Oh.
What's his name?
What's his first name?
So maybe roll a persuasion check. You could have advantage because Mulcast.
Hey.
20.
His name was William. Why?
Yeah! Legend lore on William Sogsword!
We broke it! We
I want to know everything.
Yes.
For those of you who completely don't get that,
We opened up
Which is
the
probably all of
space-time continuum, and all of the realms are imploding on each other.
Oh, beautiful.
It's the
Okay,
same-
let's
same
bring it
world.
back to the fact that it means absolutely nothing for any of you.
Oh, I'm aware. Okay.
Sounds lame.
That's a shitty name.
the greatest villain
William.
of all time,
I'm gonna roll a
Melindor
history-
Sylvanas.
I'm gonna roll a
William, more
history
like
check
Dillium.
on William Songsword to see if this is important.
Why?
Because I'm a sage and I know a lot of history.
Okay, I can tell you aren't from here, so you've never heard of him right off the bat.
That's a 23. So
Okay.
maybe I
You aren't from here, and you've never heard of him, and you are certain of it.
well.
Okay, so,
Out of character, you guys need to understand, any stories of what happened on Oendor that did leave were wildly unbelievable. And anything that came from it would be like, they are tales of legends and fiction, and not actually like these people saved the world. It is a wildly unbelievable thing that happened on that island.
Right, like Urzo being a crossdresser never was a thing.
Well, of course, he is a fashion icon. You can actually
I
catch his show in Underberg this Friday. No,
Susanna, can you,
I just wanted her to say it out loud. That's all I wanted.
right. Glad to know you guys suspected.
Oh, and actually, Joe was actually wondering if he had anything to do with what happened here in any of the names that were brought up.
Got it. Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
So,
is William B Prime or A56?
yeah, that's, I mean,
You do know I love making Tyler's characters bad guys, so.
okay, so, now what? Do we go the other way? Because we went to the left. Did we go to the right? Is that what we did? Now we have to go all the way
We're
back?
at the right now, right?
Oh, we gotta look through that.
there's
Look through
nowhere
that.
to hold.
We gotta look through that portal.
No.
No.
We don't have to open it. Just
Yeah, we're
look
just going to
through it.
look through it. Yeah.
Don't
How
open
are
I'll
you
just-
going to look through it without opening it?
I'll just take a quick peek. It's a porthole. You just.
Yeah, it's not the whole door. There's like a thing that you can look through it.
I do not trust that.
That's.
I mean,
All
I'll
right,
look through it.
here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back into the middle where the two hallways and the door is, and I'm going to try and locate the dream orb and see if it's even around here.
Okay.
So I go back out to the room
but like I
with
really,
the left and the right and the spooky metal door with the
Really?
slat.
Okay.
And I am going to cast Locate Object.
I want to look into that portal.
Yeah.
I'm way too curious.
Are you ritual casting it? Is it a ritual cast or no? It's just
No.
okay.
It's just concentration.
So you focus, and as you breathe out, you feel yourself pulled below.
Hmm.
Doesn't say how far away it is. You just know that means it's within 1,000 feet.
Okay. Locate. Okay. All right. Well, I feel like the dream orb is deeper than we currently are, so I do not think it is anywhere around here. Were there stairs leading down?
No.
There's
Right?
Yes, the ones at the far end of the room between the statues led down.
But that was quite far away. This spell only is within 1,000 feet, correct?
It's
It
worth
could be
noting
1,000 feet below us.
It's worth noting you have also taken stairs that have gone down so far at this point.
Oh, that's right. The boulder went downstairs.
Oh yeah.
and we went downstairs after that too.
And there was a whole other direction that we didn't travel
Yeah,
from
so-
the office of the skeletons. Hatrick's office.
Right.
So the room to the right, what else is in there? There's no doorways, right?
The room to the right is the offices.
The offices? There's no other
two...
exits. Yeah.
Okay.
Really
So
wanna
where's
peek
the
in-
little porthole thing?
On the door at the end of the hallway.
Yep.
Okay.
And the door that
Let's
Joe is
creak it
walking
open, yeah, yeah.
towards.
I'm with her. Yeah.
I don't think it's a way of you can like open the little to look in without opening the door, right?
Let me see if I can hear something through it first.
Alright.
Maybe just
Roll perception check.
Oh yeah, it's a 25.
It is solid metal. Hearing through it is difficult. But as you put your your ear up to the crack of the like where the porthole is, you listen. You hear nothing on the other side. You aren't sure if this is a very solid, sturdy door or if there's really nothing on the other side, but you don't hear anything.
Let's open the thing to see if there's anything in there.
I am going to disagree.
It's really close.
Know that if there is, I'm not going to uncurse you if you get cursed by whatever is behind that.
Okay, Demetrius, what do you propose? There's no other way here.
We go back, go into the door marked education, find the cord, go down the stairs, find the dream orb.
We don't know that all of these are within the same area. The God cord could be very far from here.
Yes, it is most likely in the education place, right? That's what your clue said, Ophelia?
Yeah, but we don't know what's past that. We don't know if that leads to a whole different part of this temple, right?
No, we do not, because we did not go that way yet.
There was also a door at the end of the left side. I know it was covered in blood and said, "Come in, please." But
it could have stairs that lead down.
Yeah. We don't know. Like, all of these are question marks. I was just thinking we just go through and make sure we check every box, but...
Yeah. Plus, there could be someone that we could sign a contract with in here.
Yeah, Demetrius, I understand your hesitation, but we need answers, and the only way to find out is to we're not opening the door, by the way. There's a little like a little slidey hole thing, right, that you can look through?
Correct.
Yeah, so we don't have to open the door to go in.
Yes, but apparently this creature doesn't need to go through the door to affect people. It said that the person was affected just by speaking to A56. So if this thing speaks to you, it could put you under its spell. Is that not obvious?
All right, then I guess we'll just leave.
I was assuming there was probably nothing in it. But...
What if we put, like, cotton in our ears?
Yeah. I can just look.
I mean,
Give it the crack, and I'll plug my ears, and I'll just look.
And I guess we don't have to. If you really don't think this is a good idea,
I do not, but I am one man. Do as you will.
I have a feeling that the bad thing is probably the other way. I think it probably got out and went the other way.
The thing that says, "Please come in."
Yeah, I think he's in there.
Okay.
That's fine. No, if straight up, if he doesn't want me to do it.
Everyone just take it. So we're not doing it, or are we just?
If he says he doesn't want me to, I trust his knowledge more than mine. I'm not smart.
Doza, how do you feel about this?
I think this is stupid as hell. Where's the orb?
Okay.
This is stupid as hell. Where's the orb? Do we know where the orb is? Do we just have to find?
I have a feeling it is below us.
All right, what do I have to chop to get there?
Nothing. We just have to go back the way we came and go down the stairs.
Okay.
Can I ask which stairs you're talking about?
Yeah, there's been so many stairs.
The stairs here. Go to roll 20.
He means the new entrance in the main hall.
There's that.
I thought those went up.
They go down.
Just the entrance is new, which means the stairs are still old, but the entrance is new. Which means someone had
it was all out of place. It was the walls were not the same as the walls in the actually built dungeon. The stairs were not the same as the floor that you walked on. This was like where someone actually built the rest of that hall. This is like someone carved it out of the stone.
Yeah. But it is still going down.
It is still going down.
There's no way that's within 1,000 feet of us at this point, right? Like that's way far away.
1,000 feet's a bit more than you think it is, but it's tough to say. None of you have keen minds, so I don't really have to answer that. I'm not sure. I think you'd be around that cusp, depending.
We can go back. That's fine. If we don't find it, then we know we have to come back here.
Here we go.
Let's. How many days do we have? Right, we have 4 days, right?
Yes. You have 4 days.
Till the festival.
Mhm.
So let's not forget we have a bit of a time crunch to try to get all of the things we need and get back before Lysander speaks with Kingsford.
Understood. But I think the person that knows a lot about curses, if is telling me not to open this door and not go that way, and this is an artifact of his people, I'm gonna default to him.
All right, let's go back then.
We know where to come if we need to. The rock is not going to be a problem, so we can come through quickly.
Yep.
That's good.
That sounds good. We don't have to do it immediately.
But hear me out. What if we opened it and then I see it and I cast my favorite spell on it?
What's your favorite spell?
I'll make it dance.
Oh my gosh!
And it won't stop dancing. I think that'd be Demetrius. I think that'd be fun.
Oh wait, that would be
Sure. Go for it.
All right.
Demetrius, you want to step outside and have a smoke? Or
I do. Let's go back to the.
She stops. She's like, nope. Wait. I heard the tone of that. I got that. Okay. I'm just bringing it up as an option. That's fine.
I like your options. Your options are wonderful.
All of my options.
Matt wants to know.
Then just
Thanks.
have Grimald do it.
But Grimald would be like, we are here for a purpose. Let's finish that purpose.
Do it.
But
We can always
also,
come back.
there are artificial life there is artificial life being created in this laboratory.
And the dream orb does not do that. So we know that it's not the dream orb.
We can always come back. We literally got all the way here. We did all the bad things. We can get quickly back. Let's go. And then if we need to come back, we will come back. We know if it's nowhere else, we're like, okay, isn't that really creepy room? Time to go back.
But we have such a short attention span.
Hey, well, you know what? We can go to the orb, talk in circles there, and then we can come back here, talk in circles again.
I want to know what's in the education ring. Wait, education ring. Wait.
So are you all turning around?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, I am. Nobody else.
Yeah, I mean, I'm coming with.
Demetrius and Dozer and Joe all start walking away.
Literally, we all said we were. Yeah,
All right,
we
you
all.
all
agreed.
are
All
walking
right.
away.
I'm late to the party. Is education a typo?
Yes,
No.
No.
I'm just checking.
it
Just checking.
is. As you all turn around and start to walk away, each one of you, just in the back of your mind,
I believe.
Hear the DM speaking.
hear a little voice.
Familiar.
You should just do it.
I mean, really, that's enough for Joe, right?
Yeah,
No,
come
Joe's
on, Joe.
Joe's
Come
not
on,
a
Joe.
badass.
Unleash the inner Gur in yourself.
As you all keep walking, it's so
Does it-
quiet. It's one of those that's like, was that my mind? Was that my subconscious? Or did I just hear something? And then as you all kind of just cautiously look around as you're walking back, you don't see anything. You don't hear anything else. And you just walk.
Did it feel familiar? Did it feel like when the Aboleth, because I literally had the Aboleth control my mind before. Did it feel similar to that?
Didn't feel like mind control, no.
Okay.
Just felt like
I'm gonna,
a conversational tone.
Is Ophelia still with us?
Mhm.
Okay, good.
Good call.
She's just
I ain't done.
whistling as she walks. So you all
I'm
walk.
just gonna occasionally I'm just gonna keep handing her beer and we're just gonna be drinking beer in the back of the caboose.
You all walk back the way you came. With the wheel still? You keeping the wheel, Grimald?
Oh yeah, keep that shit.
You're muted.
Did the wheel look like it would have fit into that door?
Yeah, one of the things I forgot to mention that there is a peg on that door.
Then I'm going to have just set it on a desk
Okay.
in that room as we leave.
Okay. You set it down and
Let
Continue.
fate decide if somebody else opens the door. I love it. I love that. That's chaotic.
head back where you came from.
Let fate decide
You walk
Guy needs life.
back through the entrance office, looking back down the hall to the door. That is so inviting. You guys should just do it. Just go. Anyway, moving on. I made it too scary, Ben. Good job. All right.
You know, if Zook was here, he would have done it just because.
No, it was just an entire room of people who went insane. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, that's
Zook
fine.
wouldn't have even walked into that place.
It's fine.
You all head back out.
Zook is still at the entrance. Don't even fucking try to lie.
Head back out the door to the boulder room. Crawl your way underneath the boulder. Head up the stairs. All the way back up the stairs. Walk back into the entrance hall. To see nothing. It's the same as you left it.
Hole and all.
Where to next?
Education.
Education.
Council is
Yes, education.
destroyed,
What?
right?
Yeah, Council and Temple are destroyed. Or caved in, I should say.
So, it feels like, oh yeah? We're gonna go do the thing that I needed to do? That's good. I'm glad to hear it. Let's go check it out! You all walk that way. Who's taking lead as you enter the hallway?
Not me.
Just the same. I think.
Okay, Smoke's still in the lead as you walk into the hallway. Moke, are you keeping a watch actively?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
26.
Enough. Stop it. You see, as you're walking through this fairly short hallway, you see it opens up not too far down. No door at the end of this hall. Through this fairly short hall, you see a glyph painted right onto the ceiling there.
The same as
Nope, it's different. It's a different type. But it's just barely.
just point up. Like there's a glyph. If anyone wants to look at it.
What does it do?
Oh, can everyone see it or no?
Now that you point it out, they could see it. Yes.
I don't know. I can't tell. I rolled really low. Maybe Zane and
Actually, at that point, Zane's gonna stay back behind the Great Hall again, just because it's easiest because he's not gonna be here. So.
Hey, Ophelia, do you know what what
Oh,
is that?
yeah. Let me take a look. Let me see.
Ooh,
Oh, maybe Demetrius knows.
I may.
What'd you get?
It's a nat 20.
Oh, yeah, you definitely know. Well, you know that it... Sorry, wrong voice. You could tell that is a glyph of warding. It is specifically set for explosive runes. Walking underneath it will blast a magical energy in a 20-foot radius. What kind of damage it's going to do? I suppose you'd be able to tell that it's going to do...
Explosion damage?
Fire damage.
Okay, well, then how do we do this?
Dispelled.
Can one of you dispel it?
No, can you?
I
No.
Can we, is there like a room to go around it, or is it like underneath, like, can I like move to the side and
This
not
is
go
your
under it?
fairly standard 10-foot tall hallway. Given that the glyph is what it is, it's likely. Given that it is where it is and what it is likely going to be triggered. There's no way around it. You're gonna trigger it by walking underneath it.
Okay.
I could on the road block that tomorrow. Problem is, it's still today.
Do we
How
know?
Can I throw something at it and trigger it?
Would that work?
Let's try it. Yeah?
Could Joe trigger it and then run away really quickly?
Only if it's
Sure.
an X
What did he
save.
say? Did he say it was explosive?
Fire.
It's fire
It's
damage.
fire.
I mean, sure, yeah.
Does anyone have resistance to fire?
I like that people had a problem with like me wanting to take my own life before, but now we're all like, Joe, yeah, you run at the
He's
danger.
just saying that you could do.
You have evasion.
Yeah, no, I have evasion.
Ooh.
I for sure could try and run through it.
I can give someone resistance to fire. I forgot I gave her that. I forgot to have that. I mean.
Let's do
Yeah, I can
that.
try and run. So do we know if this glyph will it reset or will it like is it like a one and done? Because if it's a one and done, I could totally run through and try and like.
It's a one and done.
I don't want.
I can try and like evade. I could be like hoo 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 with the fire. Hoo hoo hoo.
And I was like,
maybe do a
ah,
backhand
fire.
spring on your way out.
Yeah, I could
Not
like,
bad for your first day of work.
and then just do some flippy.
She gets her lute out and starts tuning it. She goes, "Am I doing this?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. You? Sorry, I pointed at Joe.
Yeah, let's do this.
All right.
Oh my gosh, I love this.
Does
So
anybody
you want to be resistant to the fire? Now you are. There you go.
can you give a guidance to her as well?
That was a lovely tune.
Ophelia, that was a really good song, by the way.
You guys should probably stay way back.
It's only checks. It's not saves.
Well, no. Guidance is checks, resistance is saves. I'm assuming it's a save, not a check.
No, resistance is damage. I'm saying does guidance help with saves?
It will give her fire resistance, so it will have all fire damage she takes.
No, Demetrius is saying there is a spell called resistance that will give a bonus. To
Resistance is for saving throws.
Got it.
Guidance is for ability checks.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Don't worry about that.
You guys should like step way back if it's an explosion.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Yeah.
So I
I'll
will
step back.
cast resistance on Joe as well. You get a D4 on your saving throw.
Okay, thank you. Joe like spits on her hands,
Gross.
rubs them, and then she like runs and fucking like round off backhand spring.
All right. Go ahead and roll a dexterity save, and you know what? I'm going to give you advantage because you're aware of it and you can move very quickly. So I will give you advantage on your dex save here.
Roll a D4 too.
Yeah, what was it? An 8 or a 6?
It was a 6.
18.
18, exactly what you needed. As you flip through the area, taking off the handspring, hitting the feet, doing another backflip into the open room. The moment you pass under it, you see it sparkle a little bit, and then just the hall fills with fire as you are thrown from the room. You're going to take. It's going to be
Nothing, right? Because of.
well.
Because of
She
evasion.
evades it, so it's. Oh, do you have evasion?
I have evasion.
Oh, well then fuck. Yeah, you make it. You're good. Yeah, you take absolutely no damage.
As long as it was a dexterity saving throw, then yes.
You are good.
Go team.
You fly out of the room and
I think
you
she sticks the landing.
little scorched, but no biggie. You rolled a 6.
I just like
Jesus.
pat off the fire on my clothes.
Aldous creates a water 10 in the air with control water.
Thank you.
You
I'll
hear
be your girl.
Ophelia playing.
Badass.
Dude, I want to have Ophelia around always. She's the best.
I'm just realizing.
try
I'm just realizing I want to play a bard right now.
We're bringing Ophelia. We're bringing the turtle. We're
Bards
bringing
are
everyone.
so fun.
Everyone's coming with us.
You all move through the hall and into this open space where you see across from where you just come in, the hall continues on and turns left. But also there are 2 doors to the right of you. There's one on the left, one on the right, but they're both on the right wall. You know what I'm saying? One door, the door on the left, has a circle, and the door on the right has an X. And that's all you notice at a cursory glance.
I want to say to Ophelia, hey, any idea where we're supposed to go from here? Does your uncle's note say anything?
Yeah, 1 sec. She's going to give you advantage on your perception, Sinrig, as she helps compare notes with the area.
That's 26 again.
You sound bored, Tyler.
He's like, let me just fail a roll, God.
Yeah. It's just perception.
You flip through. She finds some notes. And she's like, he's always fucking cryptic about all this shit. Here we go. It says, pick the right door. And
But
you
that's
see there's a door with a circle, a door with an X, This door with the circle is on the left. The door with the X is on the right.
But the doors are both on the right.
Yes.
God damn it.
Okay, but right door could mean like pick the
But
correct
on the right, there is a left and a right.
pick the right door, but like does he mean like the correct door or the right as in like to the right?
She shows you the notebook. It says pick the right door.
Oh god damn it!
Did I notice anything else in here?
How is right spelled? That doesn't help!
Looking at things, you know, there's dust, of course. This area looks like it's been visited more often. You know, there's not a giant boulder blocking anyone from going this way. Oh no, it actually hasn't been because there's a glyph, and that would have gone off if someone had been here. So no, it's pretty chill.
William would have had to have come through here at some point.
That does make sense.
I would like to see if I don't notice anything when the dust where like one side has a little less dust.
You'll have to roll an investigation check for that. To examine dust on the ground, that's quintessential investigation, man. I appreciate the idea.
Grimold, can you look for this and I'll aid you?
There you go.
Maybe
I would
use your strength.
through to.
You can't be good at everything.
Give someone else a chance.
Jesus.
I have a. Are the doors
What's up?
just wooden doors?
Yes, they are wooden.
Okay.
Guidance.
Okay. That'll help, kinda, almost.
A little sooner next time, Mitch.
I thought I
He
did.
said it a while ago.
Oh, he did? Okay,
I
good.
just-
All right,
everyone
that's all
talked
good.
to me.
What did you get, Grimold?
That's gonna be a 12 with guidance.
A
I
12.
rolled like bunk.
Looking over things and examining the dust, you're like, what the fuck is he? The dust. All right, I'll look for the dust. You look at it. You know, if one guy came through here at one point way back when, it's tough to say.
If they're wooden doors, is there like a little space down at the bottom where I could try and like peek under to see if there's like light or movement or anything underneath there?
Roll an investigation check. There are no keyholes.
12.
12. Looking under the door, you just get really, really close. You know, you get dust just coating your face,
Smush my face.
and it, you see the blue glow on both sides, of course, you know, from the gems. But apart from that, no.
Well, then I think maybe we just choose the right door. If that's what it says in the notebook.
Well, Great Uncle always did say Occam's razor is Murphy's law.
I don't know what the fuck that means.
I think that's something like that.
We don't think the circle or the X mean anything?
So I was gonna say, is the X on the right door? Yes.
Yeah.
The X is on the right door. Yes.
Always follow the X.
Is it in paint? Or is it
No,
like
they're
matte?
like these are like wooden pieces that have been mounted to the doors.
XOXO.
That means
Gossip
that
Girl.
means that tomb has been cleared already of all iron scraps.
Yeah.
I don't get that joke.
Can we take 20 on investigations, or is that not a thing in 5e?
If you're proficient in it, you can. I mean,
Is
it's
it proficient?
taking 10, I believe.
Or,
I think
okay.
we just go to the right door. I think that is the right door.
And if not, then we come back and we go to the left door.
Yeah.
Unless we die.
Just open the right door. It is the right door.
Unless
Moke,
it's the wrong door.
Moke, did you have something else you were saying?
And there's nothing else to say, so.
Okay.
I have nothing else if we can't take 20.
No, I
then-
thought you were trying to say something. It looked like you were talking. That's why.
Let's do it. I'm not opening the door.
I opened the right door.
Okay.
Yeah.
Moke,
man.
someone do me a favor and check if we could take 20s. I think it's just taking 10 now, but do it a favor and check while we continue. You all open up the door and see a hallway which goes straight, turns right, and away.
Straight. Alright, let's keep going then, right?
Okay. You keep walking, and as you turn right, you see at the end of the hall it turns left. You continue along and turn left, and as you continue to walk, you pass another hallway. It turns, and you can see at the end of that hall is just a pile of gold.
check it out first. This seems like a trap, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
What could possibly go wrong?
What? What do you mean there's not? This is like a place underground. There's not going to be treasure? I don't get like to have treasure.
No, it's very much a trap.
No. There might be something here. Whoever's checking it out, go ahead and roll with advantage.
I mean, I can
Is it
try.
perception or is it investigation?
Perception, you could do.
That's going to be a 17 for virus.
Okay.
It's 28.
What the fuck? I'm actually decent at perception.
I'm gonna vary all my trap. I'm gonna.
No.
It's not my best. It's not my best. It's just
I'm decent at it, but I just never bother.
We're just
I
gonna.
have double proficiency in it, so it's just really good.
I'm gonna put just landmines everywhere now.
I'm gonna fucking see him.
Moke, you're out of the party. You're a danger to us all.
You look at it, and you could hear. You just listen to Ophelia babble on, and she's like, "No, here it is. It says stay the path, or stay the course." So I don't think we should go down there. And you look at it, Moke, and you're like, "Yeah, no, that's a trap. That is a blatant fucking trap. You shouldn't even cross the threshold of the hall, of this hall to that hall."
Joey's like on her tiptoes, like trying to look over Moke's shoulder at the gold. Are we sure? Like, that's a lot of gold, guys. That's a lot of gold.
It's likely not even real. Moke, you do notice that.
It's likely not even what?
It seems to be an illusion at the end of the hall.
Yeah, that's bait. Let's keep going.
Nice.
Always got to crush my dreams. Tell me I
It's from
can't
the
have
Patriot.
the gold.
That's from the Patriot. I get it. Yeah, all right.
What?
Stay the course. Mel Gibson.
You continue walking down this hall. It turns left. You follow it down again. It turns right. And you approach another door.
I know. I'm being a twat.
What does this door look like?
Wood.
Gold.
No significant markings on it. Has a doorknob.
Does it have X's or O's?
All right.
No, it's just-
I'm not opening it.
Well, Moke's in the
Gilbert
front,
got
so
it.
Moke's in charge. Moke?
Yeah, I'll open. Does my passive pick anything up?
No.
Okay.
You fool!
Then I open it. No, Ben wants to have some fun. It's fine.
No, I was thinking,
Your passive is
landmine
a
in front of me.
21. It will still see things.
X's and O's. I was just being Hollywood Square.
Right, I got it. You keep saying
Yeah.
X's and O's. Like every time I hear Mike talk, he's like, "Yeah, X's and O's." Yeah. It's just, it's a really good joke. I'm being really funny. Just
They're really important.
XOXO. Gossip.
Moke, you open up the door. Gotta get my notes. Is it this? No. What did I do with that?
Ophelia, your notes. You had them in your hand. You were just holding them. Where did you put them?
You've seen like Hollywood Squares though, right?
Oh my god.
I am so confused what you are talking about right now.
You never, but
Oh,
Dad,
really?
You have
You're
not
familiar
heard
with
of Hollywood?
Squares?
you've never heard of Hollywood Squares.
There's a
With the stars on them.
big forest,
no,
right?
that's the wall.
All right, that's enough.
Hollywood Squares is literally tic-tac-toe.
Okay.
That was a good
You
question.
step into a small room. Mike, stop. You step into a small room. And in front of you, you see a simple door with ancient carvings, 4 lines on it. One in Elven, one in Dwarvish, one in Infernal, and one in Abyssal.
Infernal.
The stone door is nearly flush with the wall on all sides, and it's only barely recognizable as separated from the wall. It's just like a very bare gap. Otherwise, you wouldn't notice it. And if it wasn't for the blue glow, you definitely wouldn't notice it in here. In front of the door, set into the floor is a small raised circular platform with footprints painted on it.
In front of each door?
What?
In front of one door, there is a single door. You would hear that if you weren't talking about Hollywood Squares.
I wasn't. I was
The
talking
door
about a
has
regular-
5 dark crystals set into its face beneath the riddle lines. Crystals are all horizontal in line and completely centered.
On the door.
Yep.
Or on the pedestal.
Who speaks Elven, Dwarvish, abyssal or
Dwarvish.
I
infernal?
speak
Oh,
Elvish,
Infernal or
Dwarvish, and Infernal, or Abyssal, not Infernal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Elvish and Abyssal.
Well, you would know that all of these lines are the same. One way or another. They say the same thing in their language. It says, "Try to catch me if you can. I'm hidden in the heart of man. From moonless night to sunrise shore, strike me down, yet still find more."
Can you send
Yeah,
that
type it.
text?
Sure.
Please? Thank you.
April, does Joe speak just Common and Dwarvish, or does she speak anything else?
What do you think? Does she look like a language aficionado? She knows Dwarvish because her master is a dwarf. So
I don't know. Did she
We may
speak
not have time to get
Cordoban?
through all this, but we'll see what we could do.
She's from Cordoba, so maybe Cordoban? I don't know.
Common and Dwarvish.
All right. Try to catch me if you can. I'm hidden in the heart of man. From moonless night to sunrise shore, strike me down, yet still find more. And then, apologies, I missed this last line. It says, "What am I?" at the end of it.
Oh, fuck, okay.
I have it right
Is
here.
it in the Zoom chat?
No, it's right.
It's in Messenger.
It's right here.
Oh.
It's right there, Mike.
I'm gonna read it on my.
Okay.
Is there anything anyone would like to do? Anything?
So I just want to clarify for my own brain visualization. There are there are 5 crystals you said?
That is correct.
And they are in a straight line and they are on the door or are they above the door?
They are set into the door.
And the door is stone. We wouldn't have known there was a door there though if not
That is
the blue light.
correct.
Okay. And then there's a pedestal. What do the footprints look like? Like the painted on footprints?
Humanoid boot prints.
Is it just like essentially like this the footprints are side by like parallel like somebody's just standing there?
Like someone standing there facing the door.
And it's just one set, it's not multiple sets?
Correct.
Okay. All right, so I'm guessing what has to happen is somebody has to stand on this pedestal and probably say the answer for it to happen. Right? Maybe?
You said there were, yeah, probably. You said there were 5 crystals, but there's only 4 languages, right?
That is correct.
So, and where are the crystals placed?
So basically, you have the elven line of riddle, the dwarven line of riddle, the infernal line of riddle, the abyssal line of riddle, and the crystals underneath that.
All like just in a row.
Mm-hmm.
So Elven. Dwarven was next?
Yep. Elven, dwarven, infernal, abyssal.
Infernal. Abyssal. And then crystals. Okay. Try to catch me if you can. I'm hidden in the heart of man.
It sounds like
What's hidden in the heart of man?
The letter A.
Oh shit.
That's
really good.
From moonless night to sunrise shore, strike me down, yet still find more. The rest of that doesn't make sense with the letter A, though.
Well, if you kill 1A, you get a lot more. That is true.
From moonless night to sunrise shore, strike me down, yet still find more. What am I?
Moonless night is dark, right? And a sunrise shore is, I don't know.
Not dark?
It's a sunrise, sure.
It's saying from this to that. So, like, from night to day, strike me down, yet still find more. Doesn't matter. Like, there's an endless amount of it.
I'm gonna say nothing.
Are you gonna answer that, Dozer?
I think so.
Really? There's nothing in the heart of man?
Yeah, I like A, that because it's right in the middle. I mean, that's good. That's very good.
Elven, dwarven, infernal, abyssal.
I mean, think about this here.
Why was it not in common?
No, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say. So I'm hidden in the heart of man. Maybe literally. I don't know. Maybe there's nothing hidden. Moonless night, and sunrise shore, and then strike me down, yet still find more. I mean, I got nothing, so I'm gonna say nothing.
Nothing happens. I mean, unless you're are you approaching the door?
I don't want to approach anything.
Fair enough.
I mean, it's something to try, right?
I try.
anyone-
I maybe I should just try.
Crystals. 5 crystals.
If there's also okay, so let's look. What try to catch me if you can. Hidden in the heart of man. This sounds cheesy, but like light because you cannot catch it. Not moonless nights to sunrise shore. Like light is coming.
And going.
Yeah, light maybe. I don't know.
I'm gonna. I'll just want to check out the crystals real quick.
Yeah.
I want to see what like. If they're like, are they the same crystals that use the torches everywhere else?
Roll an investigation check.
Sure. 19.
No, these are definitely different. The architecture of everything happening here is very different from any of the quarry architecture you've seen throughout the rest of this dungeon. Even when stuff was built around it in the labs, you could still see signs of, the quarry built this at one point. Maybe someone renovated something, blah, blah, blah. This is completely freshly built. This is a separate thing. The puzzles don't track what quarry would have done, and the gems themselves are a completely different cut and type of gem.
I want to ask Ophelia. Hey, any
yeah.
ideas? Like maybe some of his kind of weird cryptic stuff can help us with this weird cryptic stuff.
Yeah, he says that. I'm flipping through this right now and trying to figure something out. This is basically he's saying is the start of the safeguard, the start of the test. It's sealed back there. They make this hard because they don't want people to get it, which makes sense to me. Everything up till now, he's left some kind of clue, but at this point, he's like, it says, just say the answer, which is helpful. Thanks, great uncle.
Oh, okay.
Wait, I stand
Yeah,
out.
that. I'm gonna walk toward that door and say
I stand
nothing.
out and say the answer.
That's it.
As you step onto it, Senreg, the door outlines. The door outlines in red in the crease, the very small crease between the wall and the door. And all of the letters outline in red. You can see the ground below you on the pedestal outlines in red, and it glows. It's all glowing this bright red, which contrasts with the blue glowing of the gems right now. And you say?
I say the answer.
Oh, the answer.
You say the answer in common?
Well, I'll say it in Elvish because I have that. In the
You say the answer in Elvish. Meldon. No. The crystal, the first of 5 crystals on the left side of the door, glows red.
That's
No,
it.
it's a scoreboard. You fucked up.
No, I don't.
What
Maybe
you
we just have to say something in the language of that around here. Maybe it's that's it. We just say
Maybe we need to remember the riddle for if he says this is the beginning of the test, maybe that is going to help us as we continue.
How do you mean?
So the words that in each of these languages, right? They try to catch me if you can, hidden in the heart of man. Ophelia, you said that he says this is the start of the test.
Okay. I was just gonna ask. So
well,
the Elvish...
I think the test technically started with the pick the right door, but we passed that. And you actually noticed, I forgot to mention, there is no door from where you came. You know how there was a left and a right door? There is no left door, so you picked the right door for the record. I do want you to know that. I just want you to know, you got something right. It helps for morale.
Yeah.
So I'm just asking, just a hint. The Elvish, did that glow?
Yep.
Or what,
all of the lettering glue in the outlines glowed. Excuse me. I think that's I don't know. In the outlines, the outline of the door glowed. Glue.
I'm pretty sure it glowed from stepping on the pedestal, right? And
you are still standing on the pedestal, correct?
Yeah, and then I'll step off.
the glow stops everywhere. It is back to its normal stone
Is
door.
the gem still glowing?
Nope, it dies down.
Oh, the gem dies too. Okay, well then, damn.
All right, I'll give it a whack. I'm gonna
Okay.
step up and say nothing.
As you step up onto on the pedestal, the door outline glows red. The letters glows red. The circle glows red, and the one gemstone on the left glows red before you say anything.
No, I'm not saying anything. I'm saying nothing.
Correct. Very
Thank
funny. You literally say nothing in what language?
Common. I don't know. It's the one I know.
Oh
You
god.
say nothing.
Nothing.
The second gem glows red.
Is the first one still glowing, or is it?
Yeah.
So they both light back up.
They are both lit up now.
What does the ceiling of this room look like?
Oh. The west.
Your standard stone ceiling, about 12 feet tall.
Okay.
The worst part about this is we don't know if our answers were incorrect or if it was we need to say an answer in each language, including common because there's a fifth, and they mention the heart of man.
Well, there's 4 languages. There's 4 lines to the riddle. I don't know if that makes any difference. Elven is the first Dwarven, then Infernal, then Abyssal. I don't know. I don't know if there's like an answer to each line of the riddle. Then you need to say in each language. I don't know if these are 2 strikes. We have 5 tries to get the one right answer.
That's interesting. I like that take on it, Joe. Like each, it's as a whole could be its own riddle, but each individual line could just have an answer for each thing, right? Like again, because that was so good. The A for Heart of Man is right in the middle of those, so maybe that's the answer to that.
Oh yeah, I got it. A.
Well, hold on.
You say A,
What-
Dozer?
Yeah, A.
This is
Well,
Wait, don't blow through
at
this.
least
In
this
what
could at least
language?
tell us what.
Oh,
is-
common. It's the one I know.
okay. Dozer, you need to step off the pedestal.
Let me do
He
this
says
one thing.
A.
Yeah, I got it.
The third gem glows, and the door
It's a good sign. There we go.
begins
Daddy.
to open.
Was it really? Were you really right with A? That's amazing.
On the back of the door is an image of a red fish
Okay.
Oh my god.
and a dark room in front of you.
Hey, can I make a nature check on what kind of fish it is, and is it a herring?
Roll a nature check.
God damn it.
Fucking knew it. I knew you
What'd
just
you
wanted
get?
us
It's
to
a
do
16.
something.
It is indeed a red herring.
You just wanted us
And
to do something.
that is where we are going to pick up next time.
Motherfucker!
No, my thought was we've done these puzzles before where we've spent 3 hours doing it. I was like, what if I just fucking do it?
Oh man, that one turned out way better than I thought it would. April,
Good.
April, don't ever you were doing so well, and
You were
don't
doing
be
awesome.
discouraged, please, by the
No, I
fact that
just
there
used-
was no
I-
answer.
he was like saying we take forever. I was like, I like talking through the puzzles. I think it's
Absolutely, you did a great job. It's just very funny that that's the way it turned out.
It's like
So
it's
now I'm gonna have to
worst
come
that
up with a
happened. We die.
consequence that involves the answers answer, nothing, and A. So that should be fun for next time.
Wait, what was that? The
Well,
answers
the
are-
room is currently dark, but you feel a very deep, powerful energy begin to grow from the center of it. But I'm not sure what, so we'll pick it up next time.
I mean, I always
Alright,
feel that.
The
though, so-
answer.
All right, everybody, clear your minds. Clear your
What
minds.
was
And if
the
anybody
answer?
asks
No,
you
I think
if
it's
you're God,
it's what we answered.
yes.
So we're fighting a giant A.
I don't know, maybe. Hey! I gotta
don't
figure it
know.
out. I'm gonna think about it. Hey, thanks for watching. This was fun. Things were crazy, but that's the point of this, and I'm really, really glad we got to see more of it than I was expecting because we never entered combat today, so fun stuff. I hope you enjoyed. Hey, and I hope all of you enjoyed party.
Hell yeah. Always.
Until then, if you're out there, stay safe, stay healthy, get your vaccine. Moderna gang, checking in.
Derna.
And as always, don't forget, Sundays are for D&D. Good night.